combination.
I understand, but use Canada, use the U.S., use a lot of places. There's a disproportionate population living on a smaller percentage of the land.
No. I'm
He only looked at peapods and the Italian ownership of land. Literally.
By the way, India is fairly distributed. Again, obviously you will have more.
So I PTR'd it, and you'll see that most of the population is in the Gangetic Plain, east of Delhi. So that spike in the top center is Delhi, and then most.
Good morning. Hello, is this the granddaughter of Yin Yaya Sinwar? She must be sleeping. All night, all long on Clown House. And back to the Jewish room.
That India is obviously the north will be more populated, but you do see a distribution. It's not that particular regions are not populated at all, like Jordan, like Egypt, right? Even Iraq. Even in Iraq, you have literally no population for
They kicked me from the fucking room. Those fucking fascists. Fucking fascists.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Answer me that. Who the fuck are you, man? Playing these fucking mental games because, you're benefiting. You're benefiting. You and your friends are benefiting from playing this mental fucking bullshit game with people. You think this fucking shit you think it's funny, right? I think it's funny too, right? I do. Because this shit doesn't make no fucking sense. And if you think about from the when you think about these, when you hear people talk and say, I was thinking about one of my friends, John. I don't know if you guys look at John. He has a only video fans on. He's Jewish, right? I think he's a good guy. I really do. I think he is, but this motherfucker is so bound to his fucking traditions. It's unfucking believable. It is unfucking believable how this nigga is so bound to his motherfucking traditions. You are so bound by this shit. When you're bound by fucking old traditions, you fucking piece of shit, scared pussy motherfucker. You are not. You aren't even living your fucking religion, motherfucker. Your God. You are bound by the fucking ways of the world. And it clearly states you are not supposed to be. This is some shit that the spiritual realm has nothing to. It's totally beyond the fucking this physical realm. But you motherfuckers can't move beyond these traditional ways. Why? Because you probably done benefited from it. You probably benefited from this fucking bullshit. Because it's like a gang. It's I'm going to be a part of this gang because, we got money. Man, fuck your money. Fuck your worldly possessions. This shit is deeper than that, bro.
Deep. Very profound.
The shit they do, they act like they all a part of you. They all, this whole religious shit, it's been a whole bunch of fucking bullshit. Straight bullshit to fucking run people and control people. Straight bullshit. I call bullshit on your God. You ain't the chosen ones, motherfucker. I don't know who the fuck they be the chosen ones, but I know exactly what they're doing. They played that motherfucking game with other people who didn't know who the fuck they
Amazing. Angry man. What an angry man.
العربية مونة تسجى ملخمة عروري بعد صنواخ تكشيف السعودي مبسوطي بعيدون שלהם צוחקים על הפלסטינים.
רמי, נקראת את המזרח התיכון, מה שאף אחד לא היה חולם בחיים שלו.
עוד לא גמרת. יש הרבה, צריך להביא
בטח, עוד היד נטויה, יש לנו עוד היד נטויה,
צריך להבעיר את איראן. הבעיה שלנו זה ארצות הברית, מצד אחד מחבקת לנו, אין ספק, תקשיבו, בלי ארצות הברית לא היינו קיימים.
רמי, חכה ל5 לנובמבר.
בדיוק. אבל אני אומר, ארצות הברית במלחמה הזאת עקבה אותנו עד שביבי קיבל איזה קריזה, ואמר יאללה, גנץ וזה הלכו, אמר קוסם מה ביידן. והתחרע ולוקח סיכון.
עזוב את הסיכון, אני חושב שהבעיה לא הייתה ארצות הברית, אחי, הבעיה הייתה מבפנים. שים לב, גנץ ואייזנקוט, עזבו את הקבינט.
ברור, אלה מילאו את הראש.
זה מה שרמי כבר אומר שבוע, תראה את ההישגים שיש לנו מגנץ הזה.
ביבי עשה להם את המהלך של השחמט עם גדעון סער, תראה מה עשה להם, שם את כולם בקו אחד.
למה אני ישר לא התנגדתי למרות השנאה שלי לגדעון סער, אני לא סומך לו על זה. אבל פה הוא יצא גדול. ידעתי שביבי לוקח אותו בשחמט לצד הזה, ואין, נגמר הסרט שלו.
מי כמוך יודע שבפוליטיקה צריך לפעמים לבלוע את הצפרדע?
בטח, אני בלעתי את הצפרדע באהבה. אני אפילו אמרתי, על גלנט לא אכפת לי שהוא יהיה שר ביטחון, העיקר שגלנט.
יש כאלה שאומרים שסנוואר היה חולה מטושטש, וכאילו אומרים שהסרטן בראש חזר לו. לכן הוא היה חולה ומטושטש, וכמו שאומרים, על הפנים הוא היה.
יימח שמו וזכרו, שיסתכל.
אתה יודע מה זה, הוא במנהרות שנה שלמה. רודפים אותו שנה שלמה כמו עכבר הוא חי. אתה יודע מה זה? שנה שלמה.
הכי חשוב שהוא עומד בייסורים, לא במכה אחת, ממקל של המטוס. הוא עומד מכדור ועוד כדור ועוד כדור, עד שקיבל את הכדור.
נראה לו שהוא יושב בספה, הוא חסר אונים, הוא מחכה למוות שלו, הבנת? שהוא זורק את הקרש, תשימו לב.
זה יותר טוב ממטוס, אחי, זה הכי טוב.
אבל מה שהתבקעת אתמול, גם עכשיו, איך הוא היה שמה, שהיה רחפן שהוא בא עם הקרש, כאילו להזיז אותו, ושהוא היה עם החיילים למטה.
לא יכול להזיז את היד, היד קרועה.
כן,
היא לא קרועה, היא קרועה.
ולמטה ליד החיילים הוא היה עם שכפ"ץ. היה בבגדים אחרים.
הוא קיבל כדור גם בברך, פיתחו לו את הברך, הבנת? כשהוא יושב על הספה הוא יושב מת. הוא במצב קשה, לא יכול לזוז, הבנת?
הוא באלה מהמכות
רק יד שמאל שלו עבדה, זה רק ככה את הקרש, הוא חיכה למוות שלו.
נאסתים, כי הוא קלט בשוס אותו.
בוא נסגור מעגל, שחיים יגיד תודה לבנימין נתניהו. בוא נסגור מעגל.
וואלה, זה שווה הכל מצליח.
חיים צריך להכריז, ואני מצטער על כל הפרצותיי נגד המנהיג האדיר הגדול בתולדות מדינת ישראל, בנימין נתניהו.
לא, רק שיגיד כמה מנהיג גדול בנימין נתניהו. זהו, משפט אחד.
תנו לו את האפשרות, כולם שימו אותו, תנו לך את האפשרות.
כמה מנהיג גדול בנימין נתניהו. לא יותר מזה, לירן, משפט.
הנה עכשיו מפקד פיקוד דרום, האלוף ירון פילקשטיין, התמדה וסבלנות, עשינו את זה בתל סולטן, נמשיך לעשות את זה בכל מקום. ימשיכו, היום הכניסו את גבעתי גם. יש לנו לחסלו אותם לגמרי. אני הייתי מכריז כבר על משטר צבאי וזהו. זה ייתן פושט לאנשים לבוא יותר לשתף פעולה, להביא את החטופים.
גם עכשיו רמי, פעם עוד היה לחיילים עוד איזשהו, לחפש את סינואר, לחפש את זה, ועכשיו אין את מי לחפש שם, כולם
כן,
באמת...
שלו, ויש עוד בכירים, מה?
חיסלת את כולם, רמי.
יש לך עוד מלא מחבלים. תראה, הדובר שלהם, איך קוראים לו? היום יצא דיבר.
אבו
אבו עביידה, תן לנו.
עביידה.
תן לנו את אבו עביידה, תן לנו אותו.
גם אותו צריך לחסל.
זה צריך לחסל, לא יודע מאיפה הוא צץ, חודש הוא היה במנהרות.
אני חושבת שמי שהבא בתור זה חמינאי, ואיראן עוד לא שילמה שום דבר על מה שהיא עשתה. אני חושבת שהגיע הזמן שאיראן תשלם.
חובה.
חובה. בעניין עזה, אני באמת לא כזאת מטביעה גדולה. אני שואלת את עצמי, למה הם לא עושים בעזה כמו שהם עשו בג'נבל? מקטרים אותה, מבקשים מכולם לצאת. מי שלא יוצא, עושים אותה. וככה עושים בכל האזורים. בג'אעיה, בזייתון, ברפיח, בכל אזור לקטר, לבקש מהם לצאת ואז להרוס. ואז לשמור על זה שאנשים לא יחזרו. למה הם לא עושים את זה ככה?
אם לא הבחירות בארצות הברית, להרים להם את כל הגרעין ואת כל הזה, זה ניצחון מובהק. תראו, שר החוץ שלהם, ממקום למקום, בכל מדינות ערב, הם בלחץ, אימים, אבל אין לנו ברירה, אנחנו תלותים בארצות הברית. אין שם שבועיים לפני, ונראה לי...
את חמינאי את לא יכולה להוריד אותו בהפצצה. זה רק איזו פעולה פנימית שתהיה שם, יכולו להרוג אותו.
נכון, כמו שעשו,
יש שם מיקום שלו, תמיד הוא מוקף עם 1,000 קצינים, תוריד אותו. רעידת אדמה תעשה.
תגיד יאיר, מה קורה
למה אתה
בארצות
לא
הברית?
יכול? אם יש לך מודיעין ממוקד, שבטח אתה יכול.
אתם שמים לב שהבחירות בארצות הברית מאוד קרבות, 5 בנובמבר?
כן, בינתיים טראמפ מפרק אותה בסקרים האחרונים.
נכון, אז ראיתי שהפער גדל ל-30%, זה נכון?
היא התחילה להתראיין כמו טיפשה היא יוצאת, מטומטמת, על סמים היא יוצאת.
רק בהימורים.
זה לא באמת בסקרים?
בסקרים הוא מוביל עליה משהו כמו 7 או 8.
אוקיי. שזה משמעותי.
זה משמעותי, בטח.
משהו עלה פה, ינון מגל. מה שפתח נשמע לרמז. מרקו למברטו. מרקו, יש לך שם למברטו של שם של ציציליאני.
בחג שמח מועדים לשמחה וששון.
לשמחה.
לכולם. לא, למברטו זה שם איטלקי, משם בא השורש, מאיטליה. מאיטליה. מה, יש חדש שהייתי מנותק קשר? יש משהו? יוסי, מה קורה? יוסי, אח יקר. אין דיווחים? אתה שומע, רמי?
איפה תראה פה יוסי?
הנה, אני למטה, נו, איך קוראים? יוסי.
איפה אתה לא יוסי?
זה לא יוסי, זה יאיר.
יאיר.
מה חשבת שאתה נמצא עם חבורת הזבל?
עכשיו נדבקת לו, יוסי.
מרקו, מה המצב?
וואי, בסדר, איך אתה מרגיש?
יוסי שחבר, לא קוראים אותו?
יאיר, איך אתה, יאיר?
יוסי נמצא עם חבורת הזבל.
יאיר, אני לא שומע אותך. אני לא שומע, שומעים?
אתה לא שומע אותי, מרקו?
לא שומע, אני אצא להיכנע, יאיר, תן לי סימן, יאיר, תן לי סימן.
מרקו, תצא תקרא.
הרב גינזבורג בהתוועדות לפני
אני
10
שומע אותך, מרקו.
תקשיב, הרב גינזבורג בהתוועדות לפני 10 חודשים. בוא'נה תקשיב, יש בו אשכרה נביא. תקשיבו מה הוא אומר, זה לא יאמן. מה?
אז יש לנו הרבה יסורים, אבל השם המקובל של המלך היום ממש קוראים לו סמאס בגרמניה ואני הצטרפח. לא כל אחד שאומר את המילים האלה הוא מחסר מחבר אחד של חמאס. אם אתה כאן ראש ישיבה או מקים שיעור, אתה אומר ואני הצטרפח צריך להרוג אחד מהראשים של החמאס. אבל לפעמים מתמזל מזל גם לאחד פשוט שגם כן נפגע ישירות בראש של החמאס.
לפעמים מתמזל המזל, ואחד פשוט. תקשיב, נביא הבן אדם. תקשיבו מה אומר. אומר להגיד חמאס זה טוב, כי כל פעם שאנחנו אומרים חמאס בגמטריה זה לחסד איש חמאס. הוא אומר, התמזל, לפני 10 חודשים הוא אמר את זה. יום יבוא והתמזל המזל של חייל פשוט שהוריד את ראש הנחש. יחיא סנואר. שקדוש ברוך הוא איתנו. עם כל האלפים העלובים, תאמינו. מצמרר.
מצליח, אתה שומע אותי?
עכשיו כן.
אני לא נמצא בחבורת הזה, ולא פה ולא שם, ולא מעניין אותי המלחמות של אף אחד. כשאני נמצא, כשאף אחד לא מקלל, כשמקללים אני יוצא תן לי רגע לסיים, תן לי. לא, רגע, שנייה, לא התבלבלתי. כשאני נמצא, תן לי רגע להגיד לך. לא מעניין אותי אם זה אתה או שאם זה רן, כשאני נמצא, ואם רק אני שומע מנסים לקלל או אותך או את רני, או שהפוך אני ישר יוצא, איפה שלא יהיה. ישר אני יוצא, לא רוצה לשמוע אפילו, למה אני לא בקטע הזה ואני לא עושה את המלחמות של אף אחד ואני לא בא לכתוב.
אני מסכים איתך, הרבה יוצאים.
לא, אני לא במקומות, אני לא במקום הזה, אז אל תכניס אותי לשם.
אתה צודק, כשהם מתחילים...
אני נכנסתי אליכם בצורה, אתה אומר לי, אתה לא נמצא בחבורת הזה ולא אומרים דבר כזה.
אבל תקשיב, שהם מריצים דאגות,
אני לא נמצא, לא נכנס לשום מקום, לא מעניין אותי, אני לא במקום הזה.
אתה יורד והרבה יורדים.
אני, גם אם זה הפוך. והנה רמי פה ואמרתי לו אחד, אמרתי לו, רמי היה לו איזה קטע, אמרתי לו רמי אם אתה מקלל אני לוקח את הרגליים ואני הולך. אני לא אכפת לי, וזה אותו דבר הפוך.
אתה אומר, אתה מדייק, שהם מתחילים להפיץ את הלשון הרע והם מרביצים דחקות.
בכל מקום זה לא משנה, זה גם אם זה פה בכל ספייס שמישהו מקלל את החברים שלי, זאת אומרת את הימנים, אני ישר לוקח את הרגליים והולך. אני יוצא משם.
אני מסכים איתך, אתה מדייק, ואני אומר לך יותר מזה גם, היום כמעט כולם עושים את זה, אני מסכים איתך.
גם רמי פה יכול להעיד, הקטע אמר לי טוב, אמרתי לו רמי אם אתה מתחיל ככה, אני אקח את הרגליים, נלך, אני מכבד, אמר לי לא, על הכיפאק, אז נשארתי.
אני לפני כמה דקות, הקראתי להם את הציוד.
מיותר, תעזבו את הדבר הזה.
יאללה, בוא נצא מזה, אני לא עושה דבר כזה.
לפני כמה דקות הקראתי את הציוד של אקו ברדוגו, על אדון בנט, שהוא השקיע בשרשור ארוך, ציוץ ארוך, הוא רוצה להתערב, הוא מאשים את הקואליציה על חוק הגיוס. אתה מבין? השקרן הזה?
בנט, זהו היסטוריה. בנט היסטוריה, בנט. כל אלה האנשים האלה היסטוריה. הם יכולים לברוח, לצעוק מפה עד לשמיים, כל מה שקורה, ואני אמרתי את זה ואני אחזור על זה שוב.
תקשיבו, אתמול,
רמי, תן לי כמה.
עליו, נכנסנו לזה, ספר של השמאלים, כן, אז אחד מהם, עכשיו לא יהיה לכם את מי לממן, הרגתם את מי שביבי מימן ואת מי שזה,
רמי,
רגע, מרקו, רגע, אל תפריע באמצע. אז אני אומר, תראו את הזמן, ישר להשלים משפט, מצליח.
טוב, דבר, טוב. אמרתי,
אתה לא
כשרמי מדבר, אני שותק.
פוגעים לך בריכוז. תראו בוגי יעלון בזה.
מה כן ישראל צריכה לעשות במצב הזה? לנו אין התנגדות, אני יכול להגיד את זה גם מתוקף תפקידי הקודם, ואני מקווה שזה המצב גם היום, שהמצוקה הכלכלית תענה. למשל, העברת משכורות למגזר הציבורי, גם החמאס, ניסינו לעשות את זה תקופה מסוימת ונעשה. שוב, זה כסף של תורמות, קטאר נמנע את זה, במקום לקבל 15 מיליון דולר של הרשות הפלסטינית, הם מקבלים את זה היום מהקטרים, זה לא פרוטקשן ולא שום דבר אחר. זה מימון של אדמיניסטרציה שמגיע בדרך אחרת, גם פה אני חושב שזה בתועלת האינטרסים המשותפים שלנו.
אז שהשמאלנים אומרים לכם,
בימים האחרונים הגענו לסיכום כי לצד הדלק שנקנה על ידי האו"ם באמצעות המימון של קטר, יוכנס כסף שנועד לסייע למאות אלפי נזקקים באמצעות מנגנון שבו האו"ם יעביר את הכסף לבנק בעזה ומשם ימשכו הנזקקים ישירות את הקצבה, כשלישראל ישנה יכולת הפיקוח על רשימת הזכאים. המנגנון החדש שהובל פנים מהחוץ.
אז תקשיבו, שאומרים לכם, הנה 3 סרטונים, תקשיבו, שאומרים לכם, ביבי מימן את החמאס, דרך אגב זה רק 4% מהתקציב.
כסף שנועד לסייע למאות אלפי נזקקים.
אז תקשיבו, זה העניין. אני מנתח את הדברים, ואתמול השמעתי את כל האלופים העלובים האלה, מישראל זי ועד טבעון ועד כל החרטות ברטות בעשרות אלופים, גם חלוץ וכל, אז בא שצריך לשים אותם בשק אחד שחור ביחד ולזרוק אותם לפחד זבל. כל אלה בניגוד לביבי. לא רצו להיכנס לרפיח, לא רצו להיכנע, לעשות הסכם, לא לבנון, לא כלום. היו מביאים לנו חרא בלבט של אוסלו, ויותר גרוע מאוסלו.
אבל התקשורת אומרת, ביבי פחד להיכנס לרפיח, הצבא הכריח אותו, אתה לא מבין מה אומרים?
יש מנהיג אחד ויחיד, עוצמתי, בעל הוכחות, עוקבים, אנחנו אנשים ששומעים פוליטיקה, רואים פוליטיקה, מדברים פוליטיקה, חיים פוליטיקה, נושמים פוליטיקה. אין פה ספק, עזוב את השקרים של אל-ג'זירה, אל-מנאר, אל-פלסטין. עובדות! עם עובדות לא ניתן להתווכח. היחיד שעמד מול בייטן, מול כל העולם, מול כל אירופה, מול כל הזוהמה, מול גלנט, מול רמטכ"לים, מול אלופים, עלובים, מול תקשורת מזוהמת, מול כל העולם ואשתו, היחיד זה בנימין נתניהו. הם רצו שהוא יפסיד, שמחר אחרי רגע אחד שהוא היה נכנע, היו אומרים, הנה, הפסיד, זה הם. זאת תמונת הניצחון עכשיו, היא מופיעה בערוץ 14, שיחיא סנוואר ככה, שכל זה היסטוריה הוא עשה במזרח התיכון.
הם גייסו
צ'רצ'יל של העולם החופשי, בנימין נתניהו.
נכון, בלי שום ספק. תשמע, הם גייסו את כולם, בכדי שלא ננצח. הם אמרו שם, ישראל זיו, אתה השמעת לנו אתמול. הוא אמר, הכניסה לרפיח אין לזה משמעות, אין לזה יתרון, זה לא אסטרטגי, זה מה שהוא אמר, רחמי.
תקשיב, למה השמאלנים, הבזויים, הארורים, העיגולים, הסמרטוטים, התומכי טרור האלה, כשאני נכנס הם בוער להם בתחת. כי אם הם יהיו באמת שיח, פה נניח אחד כמו אדם, בית כפתב שלא עושה מילואים, אמר לנו שהיה צילם איזה תמונה אולי בטירונות ואחר כך יצא בית כפתב 21, מעניין המון.
אופיר הליצן לא עושה, לא לבש מדים בחיים שלו. אופיר הליצן גם.
תקשיב, זה לא יאמן, למה הם לא מתווכחים איתי? וזה, כי אם הם ילבו, ינהלו שיח, על כל בגלל שלהם אני אביא להם הוכחה בבית כמו שעכשיו הם מתחילים שלי, יצא של הקמת,
Okay, and then back to everybody's pissed off.
They're not even coherent. Hold on, Rob. Hear that. You can't even be coherent right now because you're fucked up at 9-something in the morning. Because it's 9:26 on the hours. I feel like you're watching the West Coast. You're that fucked up this early in the morning. You go fucking yourself.
Oh, because I'm associated. What did I do?
No, you didn't, Rob. You're talking about
Because I'm in the room. I'm kind of hell.
I don't give a shit. You're trash. You're way trash.
Whoa, white trash. Whoa, that's quite a claim.
Because you saw me in the room with Hillary or something, like, I don't know, or Cheater, I don't know.
Hey, John, you know, like, Brock was talking shit because I know you.
That's okay. Brock talks a lot of shit. That's what he does. He always sounds like he's drunk.
You know, Aurora's the biggest part of the room, though. I'll tell you right now, Aurora's the focal point.
You know what?
There's no fucking
I
respect.
know who my friends are.
What's anybody gonna do about it? Welcome to the social audio chat app where you can't even get punched in the nose.
Oh, there you go, fanboy. Faggot.
Whoa!
Hey, dog, tell your father I'm gonna fucking
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I talked about you today in Love, and somebody asked me about you. I said, they asked me, how do I know John or Edmund? I said, John? I was like, yeah. I was like, well, I watched him on his OnlyFans page. He had a dildo in his ass. He's playing a space drum on his stomach while doing yoga in a hot room. And they were like, what?
What's that faggot ass with the bald head? Wow. That's you, man.
That was awesome. Doc, keep telling people that you met me on my OnlyFans.
I can't have the drinks. Oh, wait, hold on. I can shut up.
Bald head, bald pussy. Hello?
Okay. Is this, I just good for you now?
Now, this is slanderous.
Is this
Make
a good
false
beat for you?
allegations, of course, against other people.
Oh, you're gonna play
and other
something
things.
else.
That seems to be that. Okay, I'm curious. I have a question.
You got
What is
that?
the average? What is the average age range?
Loud and clear. You
Hey, Brock, stop your call to prayer before I shoot you.
Wow.
No, what's that Zental account? What's that one? Do it, Edmund. Let's go, love. Hello, love. Bitch.
What are you talking about?
Oscar, if you see my profile picture, that's my adopted mom, Sadie. She's Lebanese.
Shut up, you dumb cunt. Ping him in there. Ping him in here. Ping your face.
My mom.
We got everybody. That's it. It's a party, man. Yes, I'm
Clowns of the Clown House unite! Troll clans, the Clown Army unite!
Go to the YouTube. I will send you the link. You punk ass bitch. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck?
it will be The Purge.
We're live.
Oh,
We're live on the YouTubes. How many followers we got?
Well, I mean, I like my tubers. Do you like your tubers? I love my
Yeah, I
tubers.
got tubers. Yeah, I got 20
Yeah.
million. How many you got?
That's a lot of taters.
This dude got like 2 or 3.
Tubers are taters, but you know,
It's like,
me,
that's nuts, dude, man.
he said they got 2 million. I was gonna choke him to the floor and steal his farm.
This motherfucker doing damn naked yoga and shit. God damn. Woo.
Did you think I was kidding? Hey, go to John's OnlyFans. Yeah, love.
Yeah, go.
Hey, love.
Yeah,
Hey, I mean, you go there, you'll figure out why there's 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
You know,
It's a redneck channel.
I'm the one linking I'm the leaky link. It's not the sneaky, it's the leaky link.
That's because your asshole got ripped out
I'm
for a
leaky
pedophile.
the link.
Where'd you get the nickname Leaky from?
My name's Brock, so it's Bronco Lee. So everybody pretty much calls me Bronco Lee. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just telling you that on Clubhouse. So Lee. I love you.
The best way to like make it visually to where it's like very, very clear and distinguishable. I can outline it and say like, okay, this is what it is. But
What this guy is,
Hey, you're
to
still
know.
If
If that's the case, that hold on, let me just say this. If that's the case, how can you just not? Why would you not just hold on? I'll give you 10 seconds. Why wouldn't you just push it off as something that he's just ignorant? He's trying to make sense of himself. Do you see how you put yourself in an inferior position when you do this thing? No, yes, you are. Listen to these man. You're kind of bullshit. Oh, yeah, bullshit. If he comes in trying to do shit, you understand, okay, there's some like ego-centric shit going on.
You trolling her. Don't move me down.
She's cracking out, bro. You don't know what trolling is, bro. Don't if you don't know what trolling is.
Don't let them get to you. Like,
Anyways.
technically what Mike was doing was like,
That's right. He was mansplaining. You're mansplaining.
Now you mansplaining. Because I'm trying to explain it and you cutting me off. She was talking to me, Aaron. She was talking to me. Let me just engage her right quick, bro.
Like, hey, I'm explaining. It don't really matter. Like, it's all good.
Okay, cool.
So let that shit go.
So ain't no one trolling you, and let me engage.
Aaron, how are your lips one half of your entire face?
The point is simply this. Listen, B-Master. He was added to the conversation. That was his intention. He wasn't trying to be malicious. He wasn't trying to be disrespectful. There's no sign of inferiority. It's just a phenomenon that happens, right? It's just a white guy feeling the need, right, to add to the conversation by giving an explanation of the topic when everyone in the room already knows what's the explanation. And he only did that.
Man, now you coonsplaining.
Yeah, now I'm explaining, yeah. I'm trying to, I don't know what kind of explaining this is, but I'm trying to explain to you. And it doesn't mean anything malicious. I'm literally trying to help.
Still trying to tell me I can't say something.
He has no.
And if you tell me I can't say something, I'm gonna say it.
Shut up, dog.
Well, the reason
You're back. It's back.
Dog, it's inappropriate what you're saying. You're supposed to be in the
I don't give a shit.
Hold on, you're supposed to be
I
a nurse,
don't
right?
give a
Whatever.
shit.
Do you call your black fucking patients the N-word? Do you sit there and walk up to him?
I'm retired. I don't work anymore.
Ever
What the fuck
walked
are you
up to
talking
a black
about?
person and called them the N-word with the hottie hat? They would knock you the fuck out and shoot you. Or stab you.
Period.
It's a black person.
It really.
Nigga, please.
Not.
Nigga, please. You know what? You sound like a Jersey bitch trying to tell a Southern boy how to get down.
You can't say nigga, please, when you say nigger. You can't do that.
I'm sorry. What I don't think you guys understand is that Doc did a 23andMe test, and he's part Ibu, so he can use the R if he wants. Doc took a 23andMe test, and they confirmed that he's part ADOS, so he can use it. He may not look it, but he's got a small percentage of himself, which is part ADOS.
Author shows that he truly is racist, you guys. You do know that, right? The fact that he keeps doing this and he doesn't give a fuck shows that he truly is racist.
Yeah, he's a racist.
He's the new Pepe! He's the new Pepe in Clown Town!
That white part of me does not believe that for the white part of me, we don't fucking
One day you're going to be a racist, man. Congratulations.
If you don't mind, racism is a set of action. He may be
my vagina is only discriminatory towards big dick.
Yeah, he may be being discriminatory now, but he's not racist. He didn't effectuate a system by which to keep those people who are not like him.
You can't say the hard R. Like, that's rude.
I'm not oppressing anybody by talking, sir.
Exactly. He's not afraid.
You have said that word fucking over 30 fucking times last night.
Oh my God.
He has, but he's saying it to get a rise out of people.
Well, I would like to ask Doctor if he could offer us a prayer. Doctor, can you go ahead and say a prayer for the room?
Oh my God. Fix this, dude.
As I stand here today, Lord, I would like to say thank you for allowing me to look at the green side of grass when I woke up this morning, Lord. And I would like to say, Lord, that, thank you for all of us that were made in your image, every human being on the planet. I would ask you to keep hate of my heart, that I may not hate those, so I do not maintain grudges, so that I may love my fellow person that's made in your image, Lord. And I will tell you, Lord, that I love you, and through you I pray in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
This is powerful. This is powerful. The guy literally was praying, and y'all kept on the cut him out.
Because I have no respect because of what he just said.
I'm supposed to pray right now
my friend God sorry to give him light in prayer, and it wasn't genuine. It didn't come from the heart, and he knows exactly what the hell he's doing. He's a racist prick, and he's disgusting. People like you, it's causing a divide in the world. People like you that have really hate, and you act like you don't remember. Your fucking face being racist as fuck. If you were in Boston and acted like that, Doc, I guarantee I would beat you fucking ass. And I'm the only
This is not.
You would never get me.
Listen to the message. This is
You would
not.
never.
But I was caught up
If they don't like it.
physical attraction.
But it's
But
not
to
this.
my satisfaction,
It's not this.
you were more picture and the fire ever
I think I like this new hit single.
I'll send you a link. Hold on. I'll post that on my PTR.
That was fire. That was a hit news track coming out of the land of Doctor.
Basically, one of those situations where a lot of companies in my area has been clear one. They were waiting to see what happened. And then immediately, there was exclusively for in office. And they didn't even pass anything, but I got the whole hiring class, basically.
Maybe it's your tonality, and that's the reason why they don't want to hire you. It's not about energy, it's about what you say and how you say it. In person, out person. What's the difference?
Anyways, so yeah, a whole bunch of us, they ended up hiring us again in November, like for the or for exclusively for Mom rather. But other than that, Arizona didn't really. We just did the recording here where like people had to like have a thing on their chin when they walked up to the bouncer.
Hey, they have something on their chin. Like jizz? So what's important is, what you're doing today, not, repeating your memories about your chin sessions. Hello? I mean, I'll read you a spiritual riddle if you want to know, why you're suffering. Are you serious? I'm matching with men dressed up as women on dating apps, okay? They look like women, but they're actually men. And they want a life partner as well. This chick's name is Jedi. She says she's 32, but she looks like a 5'8" man. I swear to God, looks like a fucking guy. Shaves his face with fat titties. Can't tell. Is it a man?
Although I thought I'm man enough for that goal. That little like 2-minute commercial is gold. Oh my god. We're gonna there's gonna be so many things that are gonna be spin off of that for the next 5-10 years that they gave us gold. I thought it was fake. Like first I understood, I was like, there's no way. Please tell me this is real. Oh my god. I eat hard leaves for breakfast. Oh shit.
Oh, you're talking about the dinner? Hi, King Nav. Welcome to the pro-Trump room. We're voting Trump in here.
Oh, see you later then.
I knew he was just a government contractor. He doesn't care about who wins. he's a traitor.
I just want to make sure a Jew doesn't win.
Did he just say the J word?
I said a Jew. What did you hear?
I didn't hear anything. Did somebody say something?
Look, I don't like going to the zoo.
Hello, neighbor.
And some of those people, all they do is say moo because they're Jew in the two.
Moo is like one of the original words, Think about being in the field with a bunch of cattle and they're sitting there saying moo and you're sitting there imitating them. So there's, in Japanese, moo. There's other languages where moo is a word, but I think moo is like one of those, root words, tribal type words that people moo.
What about goo? Goo!
No, not really. It has to be an animal sound. Those would be like the most base sounds.
Why do you always gotta talk about Kamala Harris, bro? This is what pisses me off, bro.
You know what's amazing is like there's only like 1 or 2 rooms that ever even talk about her. And the most amazing thing is when you listen to the sound bites that they play, any reasonable person says to themselves, how can you guys be enthusiastic about what you're listening to? This sounds terrible. She sounds terrible. What she's saying is stupid. So how?
Listen, look, I want to ask you a question. Who do you like better? Whose cackle is better? Kamala Harris or Hillary Clinton?
They're so similar. I don't understand. They're the exact same cackle. Just about. Honestly, Hillary's cackle might be less worse. Kamala's, because she's, trying to get in there, has got to be the worst cackle I've ever heard. And Trump at that dinner called her out. It was so funny. He was like, "Oh, you hear her, you really know when she's laughing." And she really loves to laugh. It was so funny. That fucking Trump speech was like, man, he's a stand-up comedian. His whole...
Who would you rather have on their knees in front of you, Kamala or Hillary?
Kamala for sure.
There you go.
Hillary would be like,
Hey, we can't hear you.
Hillary was kind of hot back in the day.
Hillary was hot back in the day? You mean Monica? Why? Because she was like the mother you never had or something?
Even Pelosi was somewhat attractive in pictures back in the day, but yeah. You see how Democrats age?
Well, Monica was hot. I thought Monica Lewinsky was like super hot. It would be pretty hard.
What are you talking about, dude? She always looked horrible.
Really? I thought Monica Lewinsky, to me, like there were some photos of her where I was like, man, she's a spicy little, little Jewish Pop-Tart.
It's a biggie.
Are you the way, the truth, and the life? Amen. King Nav, what are you doing today?
I'm at work. Jew, right? So I had to work.
You're Jewish?
Sorry to hear that.
When did you convert?
Yesterday.
When did you lose your Brahmin ways?
Well, I am. Anyway, guys, I gotta go make those Benjamins. I'll talk to you guys later.
He's got to send an email. You are being invoiced for $1.1 million.
Guys, he's in the room right now. You can record it, and you can
Put it on YouTube.
go ahead, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 YouTube live streams. It's amazing. I got 4 YouTube live streams going. Thank God nobody can hear you because your mic sucks. What he's saying is he's near. Because the new sheriff is near. Mythos. Take a hike, tyke. Take a hike, tyke. Tyke, hike, hike. Heikel. Gestalt.
What's going on?
We're playing a Gestalt game. What are you doing?
What is that? What is that?
It's where you just say whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Uh-oh, Brock is here.
I'm just listening.
Well, open up your ear canals. Brock's about to come inside your ear.
Oh my gosh, what's up?
Hey, Brock, how's the beer this morning?
Oh, it's good. It's flowing like a Pellegrino.
Pellegrino?
Yeah.
What's Pellegrino?
It's the good shit.
What is it?
It's pure.
Pellegrino's beer?
No, it's pure.
Beer. Buy something called
Yeah. So okay. So like he's okay. All right. So
Let me
you
mute
really
up.
break it down, dude. There's like okay. So
Don't you work in cinematography? He decided to just nuke it. Instead of listening to Brock, he nuked it. Ugh.
sardine down there.
Man, fuck that bitch. I ain't even giving her $3.
Okay, then just enjoy your ass fucking podcast. I'm gonna go down and
John.
Nice.
I know him, brother.
You're all bullshitting.
What up, John?
Hey, man.
Yeah, so I there
there was I was in a situation, a couple situations where the pussy stank, and I didn't say nothing. Like I even fuck some stuff. But see, again, it depends on what you think is stinky, right? Like, but
Well, I mean, I'm a white guy, apparently the way I smell. And then, but, like, my first girlfriend, like, Skasha, was black. And, like, even if she took a shower and I took a shower, like, she had a different smell than I did.
What did she smell like?
But, dude, that smells like love, son.
What did she smell like?
Love.
No, dog. It smells like. You know where dust comes from?
That mama said it smell like love.
No, it's like skin, skin flakes that haven't come off, and they just, because the genetics are so good, so it just perforates an odor.
Are you talking about, wait, John, are you talking about black?
Hey, John, literally, I jerked this bitch.
I'm just saying, if you think black.
What happened to Uma? Why is she down there?
I don't know. She went down there. I guess she got. Uma, why are you down there?
I think Lucifer kicked her to the goo.
Yeah, listen. He went down on you, Lucifer.
Wait, so, okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait. So, you said, Doc said black girls smell like love.
Hey, I want to smell that.
Dude, I was 14. It was 1989. Bitch, that was love.
That was. Have you smelled that in another woman since?
Honestly,
Twice. Okay. So it's got a smell. What is it? Does it smell sweet? What does it smell like to you?
it's honestly like oatmeal raisin cookies.
Hey, man, I need some of that right now.
That motherfucker said it smell like oatmeal raisin.
Oatmeal raisin cookies, bro. Yeah, you should put some blueberries in it. Hey, I need some strawberry coochie.
Oh, shit. Yo, that's too funny.
Yeah.
Wait, so wait a minute. What about y'all? Y'all ever been like I said, I've been with some women that it didn't have it had a stench, and I was like, it just, I don't know. I'm really picky when it comes to smells. Like
I'm okay with the smell as long as it don't have a tang.
Oh, by the way, Doc, you told you were a Christian, right? Do you know what a reverse exorcism is?
You wanted to wish me a Merry Christmas? What?
No, do you know what a reverse exorcism is? As a Christian.
I'm waiting for the punchline.
It's when the devil tells to breathe,
I reverse exorcism, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to this is
Shit.
I am your host with the most. One of the greatest of all time, and so are you. Welcome again, everyone, for hanging out on the show. And this show is for entertainment and education purposes. Thank everybody for being here, man. Big shout out to all the motherfuckers you have made, some motherfuckers. Thank you for hanging out with me. So yeah, we get this topic talking about this.
How about the spells of homage?
But I smell. I like the way I smell. I smell periodically. When I'm
That's why you never shower.
Yeah, I haven't taken a shower now. Probably about. It's been like 2 weeks now.
I know your immune system's strong.
Hey.
Anything come your way is running. Your way, bro.
That's right. I'm just saying, man. I like the way getting when I'm in the tent, right, and I'm like trying to snuggle up in this little like the blankets and shit, and you can smell yourself like your crotch. You know what I mean? I know from me.
Dude, get some baby wipes, man. There's a way to get around that.
Yeah, but the baby wipes don't really, I don't know, because you're walking everywhere, right? You wait for yourself in the morning. By the time you get down to the next location,
Lucifer.
2 to 3, 4.
Hours to go until the sentence was carried out. Travis County Civil District Court's Judge Jessica Mangrum issued a temporary restraining order halting the execution. Okay, that's interesting.
There's a standing House committee in Texas that's looking into it. So for those unaware of the legislature in the state of Texas, we are a biannual legislature. So we meet every other year. A lot of states have year-round legislatures, and we don't. Our state reps get paid a grand total like
God. He that knoweth God heareth us. He that is not of God heareth not us. Hereby we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Beloved, let us love one another. For love is of God, and everyone that loveth is born of God and knoweth God. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. My only reason for telling you that you don't know God is because you're not coming in love.
Yeah, I think he dropped the app. I mean, I was off of here for almost a year, I guess, and we did try that other. Remember that other app we tried? And I get it, man. Like those other apps, I get. Like it makes sense why those groups didn't last, especially when especially if you're driving and stuff. Like doing video that's limited to 5 minutes just doesn't really work well.
Yeah.
So I can get why that didn't really work out. I talked to him a few weeks ago.
I'm witnessing things every day.
Are you guys done talking about your crotch rot?
No, we was talking about that earlier, but you know, I ain't talking about that now.
I just couldn't. I had to leave. I couldn't listen to you talking about wiping your ass no more.
Yeah, but love, what we were talking about now is like Lucifer. I want you to look up one Bible verse for me, and it reminds me of you.
What's that? Which one?
Revelation 4:11.
Let's look it up. Here we go. Revelations 4:11.
There's no S at the end of Revelation. I hate when I hear people say Revelation. It's only one Revelation. There's not more than one.
What does the word reveal tell us?
It says, "You are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things, and by your will they were created and have their being."
My verse is...
You're free, Lucifer. Doctor freed you. He tricked you. You're free.
Lucifer, my verse is...
What's your verse?
Isaiah 14:12.
Isaiah 14:12 is...
Corn dogs, hash browns, and barbecue sauce taste really good.
Isaiah what?
14:12.
14.
This is faster if you Google it.
How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn. You have been cast down to earth, you who once laid low the nations.
He's talking about your most painful day.
No, it's my day.
What are you?
I'm pretty sure it's the other guy because he's got all capitalized letters.
You guys are all ridiculous. This is all Hermetic mysticism.
Mysticism. Hey, yo, look, John, I checked out your, what's the name? Yo, you cracked me the fuck up. You are one of the biggest Jewish lover tradition fucking I've ever seen, bro. That motherfucker was talking about the horn and shit that he sings through and shit, or blows through. Like, hey, you know what? To each his own, man. You guys and y'all traditions and shit. I think it's amazing. I think it's beautiful. My thing is, and make sure you put your how they can catch you, John. Put your website on the chat. We'll make sure everybody knows how to catch John and his recordings. He records. John records all.
Just pin it to the room. I'm live streaming your room right now.
Are you? Shout out to.
So
Shout out to you motherfuckers, man. Big shout out.
And I don't record anybody, but I tell all of you motherfuckers, I fucking love to hate you.
That's so endearing.
At least you know where you're coming from.
Listen, Lucifer is a guy that lives in a rent-controlled studio apartment in Washington, D.C. He gets Social Security disability income, and him and his psychiatrist have been milking the system for over 20, 30 years. Let's be honest, this man is not the source of light or evil or genius. He's a Social Security recipient sitting in his apartment wondering why he's not making more money. And it's because, Lucifer, you're not live streaming yourself.
He's making money, like, love. I've given Lucifer a couple $100, and he gives it to the veterans, but, he buys some beer. That's what I like about him.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah, when Doc, every time Doc helps me out, man, I go out to the fellas and shit out here in the street. Like I said, we'll have beer and buy cigarettes and shit, and sit and talk and shit and eat. So that's like, they appreciate.
Well, you're not reading them the gospel.
Yeah, I am giving them the gospel.
Well, you give them the gospel and the cigarettes and the beer.
Yeah, I give them the gospel.
Well,
dude, that's like when, God said that he was going to take all the Jews and he's going to, take them out of Egypt, but lead them into the land of Canaan. I'm like, bitch, that's just bad.
Kiss my fucking shoes, you piece of shit.
I tell you, man, but it's a beautiful thing though when we can come together and have that fellowship. And they it's to get them that love, man. Not for me, it's just to show them that love that
I'll see his corpse in a
I tell them all the time. I always empower them and have the opportunity to let them know that they are creating their thoughts and actions and emotions and reiterate, not trying to blame external forces. So that's the opportunities. And again, Doc, I want to thank you for those giving me those opportunities. That at that point,
hey, catch me up next month. I'll give you another one.
Yeah, at that point in time, I can captivate their. At least they're paying attention for a little bit, right? We all know they probably fucking fake it, as most people do, but at least.
Hey, but as long as somebody fucking cares about me when I'm at my bottom, even, you bought me a pack of cigarettes and we drank 2 beers together. And he talked to me.
Right.
When I was at my bottom.
Man, I tell you what, there's a lot of love.
Whenever somebody says
those in the street, they may see
one last job,
love like that. Yo, Lucy, what's up? And you can feel that
for me,
it's one of those things, right? Like I said, the stories I've heard, the shit that I know about some of the guys out here that I've broken bridges with. Like, I told you that story over
This is my body, sir. Trust me, it is. But you don't want to go communion with me unless you really want to go communion. This is my body and this is my blood.
Oh, you want to drink?
Do you want to talk about, debauchery, where we are as human beings, even as homeless, you're giving them cigarettes and beers. But the bottom line is, if you're preaching the Lord to them, they'll shun their own debauchery.
Yes, the Buddhist, man. I don't know what that is.
What? Break that down in kid terms.
I have to define what debauchery is.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck? Debauchery?
No diddy, no doubt.
Debauchery.
Yeah, no diddy.
Excessive indulgence in sensual pleasures, particularly in a way that is considered morally wrong or degrading.
No diddy, no doubt.
It often implies a lifestyle characterized by reckless behaviors such as overindulgence, drinking, sexual promiscuity, or other forms of hedonism. The term
suggest a law solution.
Well, you know about that too. So what?
Merlin, do you have any idea who this Muad'Dib could be?
Some fanatic, Your Majesty. That's all we know.
More. Give me more.
He's a madman.
Mad?
All Fremen are mad.
That's all you know. Really?
Muad'Dib is dead. Or he went hiding in the southern storms, which means the same thing.
Your Majesty, the sandstorm that's approaching threatens the integrity of our shields. We recommend going back into orbit.
Well, the mountains will protect us from most of it. Your Majesty.
Baron, have you ever investigated the south regions of Arrakis?
Well, the entire region is uninhabitable. It's well known, Your Majesty.
Your uninhabited south exhibits evidence of human activity.
I wasn't aware of this. I swear to you, I wasn't aware of any of this.
Muad'Dib is alive. I must find him.
Only 2 people in the world have one of these. And only one of them is Irish. I have one. Angelo has one. Now you have one.
It's beautiful. I don't want to say Russian, sir.
Say it, just slip it out, see how it looks. Feel good?
Yeah.
You know how strong they made you? And how strong? You're my kid. Nobody can fuck you. Nobody.
Hello there, boys.
Are y'all here for the ice cream social? I'm afraid I got some bad news for you.
Destroying the legitimate business? That's illegal around these parts. Says who? The government.
I heard it wasn't gold and fucked up that super duper mark. Nobody told me it was legal.
Take him out back and feed him to the hogs.
Why do you wear the horns? You're not a child, aren't you?
Do well to respect the boy. This is his kingdom.
Right. What was your nexus event, Your Majesty?
He killed Thor.
Why do you wear the horns? You're not a child, aren't you?
Do well to respect the boy. This is his kingdom.
Right. What was your nexus event, Your Majesty?
He killed Thor.
saying that it's a mental disorder.
It is a mental disorder. That's what I learned in school.
It's not
It is
a mental disorder. Okay,
You
so
think that you're a boy and you're actually a girl, you are suffering from a mental disorder, obviously, because you can't actually change your sex, obviously.
in your rhetoric, you're saying that it's...
This Deadpool head was actually the most dangerous variant that appeared in the movie. It comes from the Marvel Zombies universe, a world where all the heroes turned into zombies and destroyed everything. If this Deadpool managed to bite just one person, the entire world would be doomed. This Deadpool head was actually...
Dipshit Carmine again. Sil, go tell him no speeding in the neighborhood. I'm on it. What an asshole. Carmine, the fuck's the matter with you? How many times I gotta tell you do not speed in this fucking neighborhood? It's a dipshit Carmine again. Sil, go tell him no speeding in the neighborhood. I'm on it. What an asshole. Carmine,
All you're telling me is I need to say this and I need to say that. Like, you know, you tell me not to do something, that's probably the first fucking thing I'm going to do.
Right.
Don't talk about people telling you what not to do.
Interesting. That's interesting because why would somebody tell you what not to do and you can't? They can make a suggestion, but it's all it is a request. And my question is, why would you tell me not to do something? What's that all about?
Well, when we're on an Audible app and nobody can get to anybody, and like, you know, I'd say the most egregious things against you, but I'm not trying to be egregious to you, Lucifer. I mean, that's why I send you money to buy beer for your home, you know, like homeskilling. Like, I'm cool with that idea. I mean, I'd rather give money to people that tell me the truth than, you know, be like, oh, I need to feed my kid, and they ain't got no kid, kind of thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm down with people that tell me the reality of where I'm dealing with what I'm doing. But
I'm trying to raise money. I want to create.
How much you need? You need $100, Goddess?
That would be a good start. It's gonna be a big.
Or put your Cash App in the chat, and I'll give you $100.
Okay, you're awesome. Which account would you like?
Whatever Cash App you have on.
Oh yeah, Cash App. I've got that. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta charge that fucking phone up again.
Okay. I might like to share my idea, but I know it'll get stolen. But the thing is, if my ideas get stolen, it will make the world a better place, and people will be in greater levels of peace.
I'd be happy to give you $100 just to fucking prove my point.
Hey, you're awesome.
Lucifer.
John's trying to figure out how to get money from me too.
No, not Lucifer. Can I read a poem, a riddle poem?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it a poem like it's from a Sphinx?
Basically, it's called Constancy. I was discussing oysters with a crony. God sent to me the angels did in Donny. A man of spunk, they urged, would hardly choose to breakfast every day chez La Pourrière. No, I replied, he would not do so. But think of his woe if La Perouse were shot. I eat these oysters, and I drink this wine, solely to drown this misery of mine. Yet the last height of consolation's cold, its pinnacle is not to be consoled. And though I sleep with Jane and Eleanor, I feel no better than I did before. And Julian only fixes in my mind, even before feels better than behind. You are mercurial spirits, be so kind as to enable me to raise the wind. Put me in Layla's arms again, the accursed, leaving me that, else how may do his worst. Donny and Din, perceiving me inspired, conceived their task was finished, they retired. I turned upon my friends on Clown House and breaking bounds, borrowed a trifle of 200 pounds. Commentary.
And I had AI write this out all fucking loud.
This is the commentary. It's very brief. It says 64 is the number of Mercury and of intelligence of that planet, Din and Donny. The moral of the chapter is that one wants liberty.
AI wrote it for you.
Although one may not wish to exercise it, the author would readily die in defense of the right of Englishmen to play football.
Space drum, dude.
It's almost finished. Or of his own right not to play it. As a great poet has expressed it, we don't want to fight, but by jingo, if we do. This is his meaning towards his attitude to complete freedom of speech and action. He refuses to listen to the ostensible criticism of the spirits and explains his own position. The real mission was to rouse him to confidence and action.
He needed the position to get it out. That is like, get it out, North. It's hurting now. Put it back in. It's stinging fucking now.
Din and Donny.
Don't fuck with me, John. I will out foam your ass every damn minute of the day. My pentameter is off the top. I ain't even fucking playing. I can do this shit without even fucking trying. I've just been doing this shit since like 1990.
Word up. Thanks everybody again for tuning in. Where is, shout out to Sexy Mel in the building. What's up, Mel? Shout out to Janice in the building, Carrie.
So there's an interesting article that I just read. It's by about Polymarket. They're an online wagering platform, and you can now, there's a 70% chance that Trump is going to win based on the wagers. And the graph is unbelievable. It's like totally separating out. It seems like Kamala's campaign is in free fall. No additional debates, no stimulation, no additional injections. Only injection I think they can give it is like from the outside. We shall see. I'm going to try to find the article. They're claiming that there's a Bitcoin manipulation. There's $629 million been wagered on Trump's win. Let's just look at the 1-day chart. This is a very advanced website. It's called Polymarket. Let's look at the 1 week. So it's 60-40. There would have to be some major event. Let's just pin this link. What up, Janice? So I never heard of this. It's called Polymarket. It's an online betting platform. They're polling Trump at 70% based off of $700 million in wagers, which is amazing. That there's almost well over $1 billion riding on this election, and Trump is easily favored. So if I was a betting man, I would put my money on Kamala. And if there's odds, you're going to do pretty good. There should be odds based on... Kamala should be going for like 2.5 to 1 right now. But that's pretty nice margin. I don't know if you get that. What's up?
Oh, it's Adrian. Right?
Adrian Dittman.
Yeah, exactly. Do you follow do you follow Musk on X?
Yeah.
He usually talks in rooms.
Yeah, he's Adrian Dittman. That's Elon.
Yeah.
Yesterday, he gave a speech in Pennsylvania, and he went live on his X account under Adrian Dittman. I missed it, but he goes live every single day, generally like after
Yeah,
8
it
p.m.
would be fun to actually host a space on Clubhouse, getting to talk with him on stage, right? About like esoteric stuff and like history and some deeper things.
He does on X, but it's pretty limited. He's usually playing Diablo 4. And then his employee like clips him. Anyways, I'm gonna try to record him tonight. I record him and I put him on YouTube, so you can go to YouTube, type in Adrian Dittman, and you'll see like all my recordings of Elon Musk talking, going back like a month, on unrecorded spaces.
Yeah.
It's just funny. It's like nothing interesting, but it's just funny stuff.
Doing it for monetary gain. So
Can I
everything.
say something?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would like to posit that much psychological findings from the field of psychology from many clinicians have been intended for good, to help us heal, like the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I find it Abraham Maslow, he was a New Yorker, a Jewish New Yorker back in like, I think the 60s or something like this, maybe earlier. And he came up with a model for kind of like bringing us all together based on our needs, regardless of our gender, or our race, or whatever our origin culture is, what we all need to fulfill our lives. And it's a little pyramid structure. You can look it up online, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and you will see it's a pyramid.
So why do we have why are we so for what I think is kind of interesting, I've been doing my research, it's like all of these, especially during the Enlightenment period, there's a lot of individuals that came over during the quote-unquote Enlightenment period to help people or help with how they were dealing with the people that they were dealing with, like lunatics, they people that think outside the
איתן בחור טוב, שהוא עשה לי עין.
No, ain't nothing wrong with truck drivers.
Wait, who just said that?
Jack from.
Hey, Jack, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Yo, ain't nothing wrong with truck drivers, but you gotta go listen. Yo, listen.
He ain't got no retirement plan. He said he ain't got no retirement plan.
So what? I already got my nigga. I'm retired right now. What are you talking about?
He ain't no homeowner. You ain't got shit.
I got my own place.
I
ain't probably got better credit than you.
You ain't got no equity.
I probably got better credit than you.
You can have good credit when you don't buy shit.
Hey, yo, ain't nothing wrong with driving, being a truck driver, but you just gotta.
Okay, this is called Crowley Riddles. Is that Sir Puss-a-Lots? Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots.
There's a masked armada in orbit. You're facing a full invasion, Fremen.
How can you be so sure the great houses are here for me? They may be curious to hear my side of the story, don't you think? I am Paul Atreides, son of Leto Atreides, Duke of Arrakis. Gurney.
My lord.
Send a warning to all ships. If the great houses attack, our atomics will obliterate all spice fields.
You're out of your mind.
He's bluffing.
Consider what you're about to do, Paul Atreides.
Silence!
Abomination.
Message sent, my lord.
As a servant of the Imperium, you will bow at my feet. Your feet! You'll be lucky to keep your head. I'll take the hand of your daughter. She will remain safe, and we will rule together over the Empire. But you have to answer for my father. Do you know why? I killed him because he was a man who believed in the rules of the heart. But the heart is not meant to rule. In other words, your father was a weak man. your champion. I'm here, Atreides. I need a blade. Except mine.
The test is simple. Remove your hand from the box, and you die.
What's in the box?
Pain. Violence.
I see the holy war spreading across the universe like unquenchable fire. A warrior religion that waves the Atreides banner in my father's name. Fanatical legions worshiping at the shrine of my father's skull. A lord in my name! Everyone shouting my name! My lord Reverend! You should not leave the security perimeter! Security perimeter? The rats are already spotted! The swimming demon might be with them! I hope so! We're tracking them, my lord! Today, bloody theories! Do you have any idea who this planting could be?
Some fanatic, your majesty. That's all we know.
More. Give me more. He's a madman. Mad or criminal? That's all you know. How can you be so sure the Grey Houses are here for me? They may be curious to hear my side of the story, don't you think? I am Paul Atreides, son of Leto Atreides, Duke of Arrakis. Your feet! I'd be lucky to keep your head. How much will it cost them, traveling all this way for this formality? 3 guild navigators, a total of 1.46 million, 62 salaries round trip.
Here we see Emperor Shaddam sitting in a garden on his homeworld Kytain, the capital of the Imperium. Beside him...
Okay, so this is kind of amazing. I have 5 YouTube accounts with over 50 subscribers, and we're living on 5 different platforms. So this is called Crowley Riddles, but nobody wants to come to the room, so we're going to do a quick scan of other rooms available, and then we'll briefly jump in and out with a poem.
Oh, you can't write this stuff, man. Now what?
She got a fuck boy. That's what she said.
So hold on.
No, I'm friend. We're just friends.
So you saying that married men have been approaching you for sex?
Yes, on my birthday, a guy who I used to know contacted me, whatever. He's only been married 2 years, and he fucked around on his wife. I didn't even know he was married. Let me know so I can make the decision on whether I want to deal with you or not. And he didn't know.
So you had sex with this guy?
Yeah, I've been having sex with him since I was 20. We always talked about our significant others if we had any. But not husband and wife. When I was married, I didn't call him for nostalgia's sake to keep me going in my marriage. But he had only been married 2 years.
Does he live in the same city as you?
No. He flew out.
Okay. So you having sex with a man that live across the country, and you don't really flew him out. Hold on. Did you fly him out, or he flew himself out?
He flew himself out. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. So what I'm saying is that why are you fucking this man across the country?
I
I've been fucking him since I was 20, and we've talked about our relationships and let each other know, like what
Why
it
are
is.
you just wasting? Why are you wasting time? Like,
I'm not wasting time. I was in a marriage for a while, and now I'm free from that. And now
then you went back to a guy that you were fucking when you were 20.
No, I mean we.
I hate to interrupt, but can you please remove Thugga Biden? He's illegally posting a photo of his ballot. I've notified the Boston Election Commission, and I am trying to have him.
Overburdened, exhausted, burning in a scorching fire, left to drink from a scalding
Baby.
Exactly. Say how retarded.
Baby.
What?
Hi, baby.
Did you remove Liana the other day from E-Station? Like you that kicked her? Who?
Danny, is that a rat growing an ear?
Yes.
Amazing. People on Clown House. That's what people should be like on Clown House. If only these rats were to grow extra ears, maybe they would hear what we're saying.
Why are you a gay man today?
Because Ape, I don't know, no one can hear you, Ape. Ever.
We can hear him better than you.
Really?
Actually, either you can never hear the guy or you can hear him way too much. Man, I want some Muslim ass. Or if you're not gonna give me what you owe me, at least give me someone else in shit.
No. Why would I let any Muslim go around you? Our women are chaste.
Really, your women are not chaste, believe me.
Oh.
My uncle is a gynecologist, and he told me once they take off the hijab, you understand why they put it to me.
We have the best bodies.
Well, I'm telling you, he says once they take the hijab off, then
He says so.
That's right. They all look like a toenail, motherfucker.
No, you don't.
That's why they cover up.
Ingrown?
100% ingrown.
Oh, those are painful.
Not only are they
Muslim women that cover are the best because they protect their skin from the sun.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
And their skin is flawless.
Yeah.
Because they protect it from the sun. And don't have sun damage.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's interesting. So wait, do you think that Muslim women hate Christians so much they block off the sun to keep themselves chaste and pure white?
Nobody hates Christian women or Christians.
I'm just saying Muslims LARP it so hard that they reflect the light of the sun by wearing black veils. Don't you see what they're doing? Afwan Habibti. I guess you don't understand because you've never actually thought about anything in your life. Afwan Habibti. أنا بعرف شوي عربي حبيبتي. وين محطة الحجاز؟ عفوا حبيبتي. وين محطة الحجاز؟ كيف حالك حبيبتي؟
What are you trying to say exactly?
عفوا حبيبي. وين محطة الحجاز؟
Yeah, but I don't think you're saying what you think you're saying, dude.
عفوا وين محطة الحجاز؟
Okay, what do you think that means?
Where is Where is the El Hijaz train station?
Oh, okay, so you say when you say Mahatta, that sounds like a TV station.
وين محطة الحجاز؟
Yeah, so yes, so that sounds to me when you say that, what I think is
كثير قناة قليل أسد.
كثير not قليل صيد.
كثير قناة قليل أسد.
No, كثير not قليل صيد.
كثير قناة قليل أسد.
You have to learn how to not said.
كثير قناة قليل أسد.
Oh my god, this is so retarded. You can't.
I'm just saying, Princessia.
You met your match, bro.
Princessia. Yeah, retard meets retard. This is what happens when you're a retard. You end up meeting other retards. Princessia, what was the last book you read?
the Palestine sermons.
The Palestine sermons. What's that about?
It's about the Palestine sermons.
Oh, I see. I understand.
Nora is sad about the fact that we're genocided, but from my side, I embrace the things, man. Shit.
Positive. Positive. I like that about you. Positive optimist.
Motherfucker, we can
No,
make
I cried myself to sleep. This is true.
we can make so much money out of this. Look at the Jews. Have you seen how much the Jews benefited from the Holocaust? We can do the same, dude. I don't
Yeah,
know
you
why
guys
think-
can have your own Holocaust industry now.
Correct.
See, there's upside to this. Sinwar Yahya, you know, you're gonna have a big photo of him and the Hamas movement. It's gonna be an exhibit wing in a museum. You'll see. It'll be all right.
Motherfucker, fuck Hamas. I don't know why she likes Hamas.
She likes hummus. I like shawarma. You like falafel. What's the difference?
Oh, I like shawarma.
I don't like shawarma that much.
What?
I like Afghani food though. It's really good. Like the pumpkin and the bologna, like and the like.
You're making me thirsty. What about Yemeni food?
I gotta look that up. I don't know if I've had that.
Yeah, there's a Yemenite restaurant near me here in Chicago. It's fucking bomb. Like, wow.
That sounds dangerous.
It is very good. They have it's not cheap. Like you'd think it's like taxi cab driver food. No, it's like gourmet. It's very good.
Do you get like jack noon?
I don't know what I got. I haven't been there in like a year. But honestly, the prices just kind of like push me away. It's like you go in there and you drop $40 for like a, pretty basic dinner. I mean, if you can get an amazing dinner for under $20, like, it's not that common anymore. It's like,
Yeah, that's right. Dude, COVID's fucked shit up, didn't it?
I'm lucky I live next to it's a Colombian rotisserie chicken restaurant, and holy shit, like Colombian rotisserie chicken, they do it over the coals. It's fucking good.
Oh my god, say hello to Millie. Millie is a Zionist. Say hello to Millie, everyone.
Kikachen, how are you, Millie? I love that PTR, Millie. That's beautiful. I'm gonna screenshot that one. That's a beauty. What artwork. That's beautiful. Is that Ben Shapiro with Sinwar Yahya's face overlaid? I like the guy's name, Yahya. It's a pretty cool name.
I didn't get the video that's going around of like, it's like I guess it's allegedly showing him throw like it's basically saying
It's a
like you can
drone.
fight until the end or what?
Yeah. So what happens is they attack him, but instead of going in to see him themselves, they send a drone in to like surveil, and he sees the drone, and he's been injured, and he throws an object at the drone, and then the drone shoots him and kills him.
Do you think this could mean peace for the
No.
world?
No.
Why not?
Why the fuck would it mean peace in the world?
Honestly, that is the coolest thing I've ever heard come out of Princessia's mouth. I'm gonna have to go look up this video because this must be the most epic video ever. Like,
Wait, do you see? Is there a video of the drone shooting him? I haven't. I've seen.
No, the drone part is just what they put in writing. They don't show that part.
oh,
The assumption
that
is that that's
video
what
has got to be
happened.
awesome. Could you
Are
imagine?
you related to him?
Yeah, I didn't say it.
There you go. Doesn't smell.
Lola, look at that beautiful PTR. Lola, you're way hotter than Princessia.
Oh, leave Lola alone. She's my baby girl.
Everybody's your baby girl. You can't have everybody,
I'm just
Alpha.
saying, why can't I hope it could lead to peace, right? Like that's what I hope it could mean.
The only peace is gonna be if the
What the
husband gets
fuck?
a piece of that ass. I don't want peace.
Because you just want to make money, but you can make
money and peace.
No, I want escalation because the Jews deserve to get a beating. They haven't gotten that since Hitler, and I think now is the best time.
I don't think they even got it.
What are you talking about? 1,500 Israelis at the Supernova Fest, 1,000 soldiers, that's not enough for you? 2,500 dead Israelis, that's not enough for you?
Those were soldiers.
Those were soldiers. They're all soldiers. Everyone's a soldier, including yourself, and no one can even hear you, Mr. Michael Jordan.
It heals the hearts of the believers.
Listen, Alpha, we're talking with a seasonal worker here. A seasonal worker. You know, we want more for you, Ape, whoever you are. And Princessia hasn't gotten out of bed in 4 days. All she does is sit here and talk to Diego all day long. That fat ass has been to the gym. Did you hear her going to the gym yesterday? It was like she was dying just getting there. Like the whole workout happened before she even got there. She got there, she walks around, flaps her ass around, and then she goes back home. Hey everybody, I'm here to work out. Check out my ass. I'm headed home.
He was doing squats once. He ripped some ass while she farted.
So freaking guys. Oh my god, why can't I put my PTR here? That's it.
Where do you live, Lola? Are you coming to Chicago for Halloween?
No,
She's coming to visit you.
coming to Canada for Halloween.
No, she's going to Edmund.
No, she's
What
not.
is Edmund took her from you.
Lola, would you rather see Rabbi or Edmund?
Who's Edmund? The guy flirting with you right now.
The guy got cheeseburger.
Are you an Einstein?
I'm she's your people. Take her out.
Well,
I'm the chosen one.
You are?
Is that really you, Lola?
But my real name is Rahel. Nice to meet you.
Damn, what a crazy name. Ra and Hell.
Rahel. I'm your hell.
You're the god from hell.
The last station.
Is Rahel.
My sister's name is Rahel. Really? And she's born on Halloween. Oh, wow.
Oh, Danny boy.
Oh, Danny boy.
There's portals on Halloween. Benny, would you be a porn star?
PTR, check out Donald Trump with a kippah on with the Chabad Lubavitch in Brooklyn. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Just look at it. Just look at it. Think about it.
Do you guys want to hear a story? Do you guys want to hear a story about the time I had to drive a rabbi to the airport?
Yeah, go ahead, Danny.
Okay, Danny. Okay, I was in a town that I wasn't.
Can you mute your mic, Ape? Ape, can you mute yourself?
Yeah, and my mom made me drive the rabbi to the airport, but I didn't really know my way around. And I was just driving for only a year. And he missed the plane. And yeah, it was she made me feel a lot of guilt about it.
You just drove around aimlessly and he didn't even say anything, did he?
No, he was praying and then I had to drive him with my mom, but she didn't want to drive. She wanted me to drive. And I don't know.
Wow. Great story.
My fault.
Great story.
Yeah.
Great story.
That's so sad, girl.
Lola, where do you live? Where do you live, Lola?
I'm from Tel Aviv.
You live in Tel Aviv? Oh, I love Tel Aviv. I go there all the time.
Okay. Arek.
I love Kuli Alma. It's my favorite nightclub in the world.
Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
Yeah, Rabbi, you got to go to Kuli Alma in Tel Aviv sometime. Princessia, you too. You ain't cool until you party in the tiny room.
Oh, well, but I'm born in Williamsburg. Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Boring.
I've been to Williamsburg. I saw these Hasidic Jews getting shit-faced
Have
in
you
a
tried the
cringe bar
famous
one day.
bagel?
Which bagel place?
The famous one in Williamsburg,
No, I never tried it.
right around the corner.
Oh, that's,
What is it? Brooklyn Bagel? Which one?
Brooklyn Salt Bagel Company or something. The Larry. I met Larry King at a bagel shop one time. He was awesome.
Really?
Yeah, Beverly Hills on. I think it's not Rodeo. It's.
Are you old?
I'm 41.
Which Larry King?
The dead one, the CNN
the
anchor.
clone version.
Is the other one still alive?
How old are you, Lola?
30.
Oh, really? Oh, we might be a match. Maybe you're my shidducha. Don't believe Rabbi McDickerson's lies. There is no International Bank of Celibacy.
But there's the Church of the Lavishing Love.
No, that's been disbanded. Ever since he became Alpha Fat Life, like he's no longer. He's been. I don't know if you know this, but like his own Greek Orthodox Catholic priest, like actually kicked him out of the church
Really? Why?
because he's a degenerate. He does all this like weird sex stuff off of Fat Life. Yeah.
He's talking about you.
Oh, I think you're retarded, nigga.
See, he uses profanity. He goes to rooms and just posts fatlife.com in the chat. He's like a sexual deviant banker. And he hates his life because he doesn't get Reem shawarma anymore in Amman.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's okay. He's at least honest with himself.
It's true, to each their own.
Well, I like the value.
So what are you doing in Tel Aviv these days? Translating Persian into Hebrew?
No, I'm chilling and killing.
Oh, you're a conqueror. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can you go to the Shuk? Can you go to the Shuk? I need a new pair of sandals, size 13. Thanks, love.
I'm not your mommy.
But the Shuk's got the greatest sandals, and they're only like $10.
I
And
don't
they
care. You can call your mom.
It's hard to get a size 13 though. Sometimes they gotta run around to find the right size because 13's so big. You know what that implies, right, Lola?
Yeah, not I didn't say it.
Oh my god, you want that?
Not very long, but it's
Bad night.
So what are you gonna do? What are you in a sukkah right now?
Tukablet. What?
Are you in a sukkah, and where is your lulav? And what are you doing for Sachis?
I'm not wearing a shaitel, if you're asking me that.
No. I'm talking about the etrog. What are you doing for the holiday?
I'm not religious. I'm just Jewish by paper.
Oh, you're an
On paper.
atheist.
Yes, I'm not really. No.
Why are you? Well, then are you depressed?
No, I'm not. Are you depressed?
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
100%. Yeah, things are good. Life is gravy.
That's good. That's good.
You know why? Because I made atonement on Yom Kippur for many years now, and Hashem has blessed me because of my Yom Kippur activities. Rabbeinu Shalom. Mazel l'chaim. Rabbeinu Shalom. My favorite Hebrew word is ich, and my least favorite Hebrew word is yach.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but you sound so old.
Yes.
Are you?
It's 41.
I'm 420 years old.
That's not very old.
I've been around since the 16th century.
She likes older men.
No.
She likes younger.
You're a vampire?
Mm-hmm. I am, Jenny.
Not only does Lola look sweet, but she also sounds sweet. She's amazing. Lola, when are you coming to Canada, baby girl?
I don't know, Rabbi. I
come?
Huh?
Should I come?
You should come. You're gonna come.
Lola, what kind of work do you do in Tel Aviv? I'm thinking about moving there soon.
Really? I'm not really doing something.
You're just
I'm
bullshitting
just
on Clown House.
existing. But I'm also moving. I'm not gonna live here anymore.
PTR, that's what I look like in America these days.
Really?
Yep, that's me. Do I look Jewish?
No.
What
But
do
I can't see your Jewish nose, so I'm not really sure.
do you do facial readings?
No. I'm not a witch.
Oh, fuck. She ain't the witch, motherfucker.
Well, I'm a sorcerer.
Do you know what I had? I had something in my mind. I think Jubeli and Danny would be a great match. I don't know why. It was just in my mind.
Danny's married, girl.
I know, but I think Jubeli is really Danny. What do you think? Or adopt Danny.
Jabeli's not a match for anybody. Like, leave
Girl. Oh man.
Well, moderators, I'd like to read you a little poem I wrote.
No, please don't. When you do that, it's so boring. Stop it.
That's because
You
you're
have
boring.
ADHD.
It's called Buttons and Rosettis. The cause of sorrow on Clown House is the desire of the one to the many or the many to the one. This also is the cause of joy, but the desire of one to another is all sorrow. Its birth is hunger, and its death is satiety. People really like the dynamic.
Anyways, they're both controlled by the Jews, right? They're both controlled by Israel, and Israel murdered
And somebody take your.
I just blocked him, but I couldn't get rid of him.
That's a joke.
Yeah, I know.
You have to learn to control it.
You should be able to because of
They did some
The
change.
mods have to
There's,
be very active right now because the changes in the
I
way.
did, but it didn't work. Oh, he's gone now. Okay.
This is Norman Finkelstein, and I want to say I agree with the former speaker.
I think you should realize.
Now that they know that they can do this.
You're a target, Ben. You're a target.
Way to go, Ben.
Thanks. Are there not controls of who you can decide?
It's okay. We can handle it. I just keep blocking him. Yeah, I can handle it. Don't worry. I'm gonna control
Yeah.
it.
I just changed. I changed the thing to just turn it off, so you'll see everything is there. So, wow, that was weird.
Have you heard? Then, everybody, let's take a moment to have a deep breath. The anti-Semitism was very, very on display.
Anti-Semitism is alive and well.
There you go, and we can handle it, but ugly.
Yeah.
I love the Jews. Maybe you should say this room also loves Jews.
Jew heaven.
Yeah, that is true.
Jew heaven.
Wow, that was. I mean, the first. I was like sitting there fumbling with the screen trying to get rid of the guy, but just for a minute there, that was pretty bizarre.
How Ben? Why this happened? Could you explain me where they came from?
What happened is that they changed the latest version apparently as of yesterday. They changed about hand raising. They put like a whole separate option, and I hit the option. It just says get rid of it, and it turns out that it doesn't just get rid of it. It actually opens up for anybody to come up who wants, which I didn't realize.
Oh, really?
So I had to go back in. Yeah.
Four different things.
Fuck it, right? It's a full moon, and Jay
thanks for your spaces. I may not agree all the time, doesn't matter, but the way you hold it, the way you give everyone space to speak, that's why I come back to listen. And like Dave, if I speak up, man, I get trashed, so I'd rather just remain a quiet listener. But thank you, Jeff. I will drop back down in a minute.
Well, I appreciate you, Hose, and I think you're one of the coolest ladies on this app, because I've shared enough space with you to say that, but you're welcome to my space anytime. Oh, we got another anti-Semite. Yahya Sinwar, martyred in the battlefield, fighting until his last breath like a real warrior. Yeah, how'd that work out? He has a hole in the side of his head the size of the Lincoln Tunnel. How'd that work out? Huh? You guys see that picture of this idiot? It looked like they hit him directly in the face with a missile. Much respect for Sinwar. Okay. You'll wind up like Sinwar as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ping people in. Just give me a few minutes to do that. Let's get some of you anti-Semites in here today.
They can't come up and talk, right? They just want to talk on the side chat?
Of course they do. They're keyboard warriors. And I'm sure they're like that in real life as well. You know, it's all good. Listen, I don't care. You know, I leave, oh, there's Jeremy. I'm glad you came in, Jeremy. I leave the chat open for a reason, because if I didn't, they'd have nowhere to talk. Because they're definitely not coming up. What's up, Jeremy? Good morning. Yo, Jeremy, let me say this, man. Even though you and I might have smoke in the past, man, I have so much respect for you. I have so much respect for you, bro. Like, legit, you know what you're talking about. And, man, you come with facts. So I just wanted to say that.
You know, the thing is, Jay, whatever that was, it was literally over nothing. And we worked through it. It's in the past. We don't need to... Dude, you know what I mean? I'm happy to be here.
Well, let me say this. First of all, I want to moderate you, because you know what you're talking about. But, yeah, dude, I'm the type of man that believes that in life sometimes you gotta demand respect, and bro, you definitely demanded my respect and got it.
Thank you. Yeah. So yesterday was I love this, dude. IDF remains undefeated, and you know what? I think that something that we've talked about. This goes far outside of this conflict here. That people know. They talk about the definition of insanity. And it's doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting the same, different result. And you would think by now that people would learn. I mean, IDF has learned. They've done something different right now to change the dynamic. You know, they've taken this fight into a different way. But the Palestinians have not yet learned that, or not even just the Palestinians, but the Arabs and the greater Islamic caliphates that are attacking Israel since its inception, have not learned that these attacks are not going to deter Israel from existing, are not going to change the existence of Israel. And it's here to stay. So it would be wise to try and make peace instead of trying to make war. You know, I heard a saying, I listened to a podcast, I wish I could identify it, but it was overnight, and after one finished, the next one started, and a bunch of them blended together. But they were really talking about the jihad and how these are adversaries, the adversaries of Israel, you know, are positioning this as that it's either inside of Islam, and there's some Arabic words of saying it, or it's in the house of war. It's either in the house of Islam or in the house of war. And they cannot accept Israel and accept the Jews for even existing, which is alarming, sad, and I think disconnected with reality. So anyway, listen, thanks. Good morning. I'm only gonna be available for about 10 minutes, and then I gotta step away because I gotta do real work after I have my coffee.
Wait, time out. How dare you have a life outside the city? What do you think you are?
Fortunately and unfortunately, my life doesn't afford me plenty of time to spend on there.
I get it, bro, but I appreciate you. T-Town?
Hi, Jeremy.
Hey, T, how are you? Dear.
Good day from yesterday.
I will say this, that, this really could be the end of the war as far as the Gaza component goes right now. Bibi Netanyahu stood on the stage in front of the whole world and said, first of all, that Yahya Sinwar is no more. Number one. Okay, he the real, very important.
Fuck you, Israel. Fuck you, Israel.
Okay, fuck you too.
I got kicked too, huh?
It was 120,000. What it was, 60,000 for each robbery.
Yo, DJ Pack, this is Love Art. I got a deal with Netflix. I want to offer you an exclusive deal with starting pay of $1 million a month. I'm flying you out to West Hollywood to put you up in Diddy's booty hole, and you're going to love it, and I hope you come. Thanks for listening to my pitch.
What?
They do that often. But what was I saying? What was we talking about? Where I left off?
You were talking about how you don't sell your booty hole for less than $600 a night, especially on Friday, Saturdays.
Don't tell you to try just get another lawyer. I know you said that you got a great one, but sometimes you need to get a lawyer that's not familiar with the judge and prosecutor.
Well, my thing is, it's been resolved. I've already agreed with my lawyer that I'm gonna plead guilty to these third-degree robberies and receive my 10 years probation with these 2 years time served. I don't want to take it to trial. I'm not going
What
to.
they offering you? You'll be a damn fool not to take that shit.
Right.
You can't beat that deal with
Why would I
stick.
Why would I turn it down and take it to trial?
Because the judge is going to say you can't go on the internet and create clown house rooms and harass people with your insanity. He wants you to go to a meditation course and do yoga for a couple of years in the mountains, in the Himalayas, to learn inner peace and fortitude and strength and courage and joy.
Wait, you facing 60 years and he telling you to take that shit to trial?
Right, at trial typically.
No, I didn't tell him to take. No, he asked what I would do.
Right.
I wasn't
He
telling
basically
him
said,
failed state, so it's like, it's like they're not gonna get qualified. They're not gonna be able to even qualify. They're trash.
Yeah. Yo, yeah, where you at? Oh, you dead, yeah. Shit. Yeah, dead. Yeah, got killed in a war for liberation. Yeah.
Will somebody else read it? Y'all don't want to read?
He's afraid to read.
Let's start establish. Let's
Assalamu alaikum, yeah. Allahu Akbar. Yeah.
Murder.
Chag Sameach. Ya Shakor, Rabbeinu Shalom, what are you doing? Are you in your suchas?
שקי זה שלך. זה הפציינט שלך.
אני לא ליד הטלפון, אז תדאגו לזה, כי הוא מקליט חדרים.
מה עושה?
הוא מקליט החדרים.
מקליט.
בשביל מה?
יש לו כל מיני פוסטים.
Rabbeinu Shalom, did you see the video of the drone shoot Yahya Sinwar's head off?
Yeah.
Words.
Right, I'm having a good time, right? So for me, I'm just having a good time, but for the other person, they get.
All right. Excuse me, Christians. I have a question. Can you tell me the gospel in one sentence, please?
Love God, love others.
That's the good news of the gospel?
100%. Put it into practice and you'll see the truth.
I love that for you.
My phone just went haywire and like kicked me out of my room and then like everything. So I don't know what just happened here, but I just now got back in here. Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry, Adam. We were talking about love.
Oh, nice. Wait a minute, you changed your picture again.
PTR.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's Thugger Biden. He took a photo of his ballot. I'm going to report him to the Boston Election Commission and have him arrested for voter fraud.
Hey, whatever we got to do, right?
Whatever floats your boat.
Yesterday, Adam, we were talking about like where should like Christians defend the helpless and like talking about abortion and stuff. And I had some questions like, so like as a Christian, if we see somebody who can't defend themselves and somebody's like beating them up bad, would it be, do you believe it would be a Christian's duty to use violence to stop that attack?
Well, I don't know if you saw what I told Steph in the chat, but the day before that they were talking about some issues that they were having with their kids. Not that they were having with their kids per se, like they were wanting, but like issues that their kids were having. And I told the people in the room, I said, you just need to body slam them. And I told Steph, my offer still stands. And so when you were up there saying that, I said, that's when I popped in and said, hey, the solution I offered the other day, it still stands. I was saying we just go up and body slam them, and hopefully, it'll like knock some sense into their head, or maybe knock them out or something, and then we won't have to worry about it anymore. But that's the fleshly side of me. But the one thing that I've been studying here lately and stuff, which goes along with the spiritual side of me, says that it says we're going to go through things, we're going to go through battles, we're going to have hard times, and things are going to come our way. But we're told all through Scripture that no matter what we go through, that God has gone before us, that God is always there, and that we're just to stand and let Him win the battle. The Bible says when it's talking about the putting on the armor of God, at the end of the listing of all the armor and what the shoes of peace and all that and everything, at the end it says, and when you've done all you can do to stand, it says to stand. So it never tells us to fight. But what is so great about that is we do our fighting a little bit different than the world does fighting. See, the world in us and the side of us wants to just like throw down, wants to body slam them, wants to beat the tar out of them. But us as spiritual people, we're not fighting flesh and blood. It says we're fighting principalities and powers and rulers of darkness in high places. So in that instance, when we go down on our knees to pray about the matter, we start the battle right then and there, and that's where we do our fighting, is on our knees, and when we're worshiping God
and things like that. And
They
you
get
know,
down on
there's
their
other things
knees.
we can do, you know, to stand. You know, people have picketed, people have, you know, walked up and talked to people as they're walking in to the clinics and trying to get them to change their mind and, you know, stuff like that. But our battles aren't against flesh and blood. It's against much deeper and sinister things than flesh and blood. You know, and people say, well, how can you say that more sinister than flesh and blood? Because flesh and blood can get pretty sinister. Well, there's always something. There's always something that has that influences that person to do that thing. And, you know, like Chris and them were talking about, you know, demons and stuff like that, like, they're real and stuff like that. There's just as much as there's a God in heaven, there's a devil that's on this earth, that's the ruler over this earth, and he is doing his absolute best to just make a mockery and a mess of everything that God holds dear and that God has created. And so that's why, you know,
So like this would be a movie script idea where we would like recreate the Jesus story with Mary, Bethlehem, the manger, and all of it, and then there's like a Planned Parenthood in town, and she gets in a fight with Joseph, and she decides to go to the Planned Parenthood facility and abort Jesus. That would be like an amazing fucking movie.
I agree with everything you said, but like as like a occurrence
That the
event,
baby will
like
rise
if we
again.
witness somebody getting stomped, or how about a school shooting? There's a guy, he's going into school, he's going to start shooting up the school. As a Christian, in that situation, we can't like, change his feelings,
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, we can't minister to him, like, this guy's there, it's going to happen.
Yeah, well, and that's why I went and got my concealed carry permit, you know, because, like, people are coming into churches and blowing people in the congregation and preachers away. All the time you hear on the news, always, oh, this person goes into this church and blows somebody away. And I'm not just saying it, you know, because it's a church, but, you know, that's the thing. Like, you know, God, you know, I don't think God intended and expected us to just stand there and be walked all over as a doormat, but also we've got to realize that, you know, that person has the soul and things like that. And I mean, I'm not going to necessarily, I don't want to have to shoot the person. If I have to, I have to, but I don't necessarily want to kill the person. I want to make sure that they can get their soul right. That's why people get mad at me. And when I say the next statement that I'm about to say, you know, they say, well, if you believe that, then you believe in people that are axe murderers and people that are child molesters and all that stuff, that they can get saved. Well, yeah, if God tugs on their heart and they choose to answer that tug and they pray and they ask God to forgive them and they mean it sincerely and God changes their heart and mind, then yes, that person has just as much right to be saved and be a Christian as me. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't want to look at that. They don't want to see that. They don't want to have that logic, because humanly, our humanistic point of views and ways of looking at things is, you did this to me, I'm going to get you for that. Revenge, vengeance is what guides a lot of the actions that a lot of people are doing what they do is because they want revenge. And the Bible specifically says that vengeance is God's. And he will
never
take care.
repay evil with evil.
Exactly. He will take care of what's going on. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I got my concealed carry. I've got a gun. I carry the gun when I can and stuff like that. But, you know, on the other side, I do it for safety reasons and stuff like that. Am I out there going, oh, I hope somebody tries something because I want to, you know, shoot him in the head? No. But the thing of it is that Christians, we've got to understand that our purpose out here on this earth is to do one thing. Actually, two things. We're supposed to be a witness for Christ and worship Him with all of our heart, soul, and might. Now, when I say be a witness for Christ, I mean we're to go and we are to make disciples, like the Bible says. It says to go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. You know what I'm saying? So we're supposed to go out and we're supposed to witness to people, and those who are missionaries go out and do what they have to do. Those who are called to evangelize, they go out and do what they do. Pastors go out and do what they do. Preachers, apostles, do what they do and all that stuff. And we do it all for the honor and glory of God. If we're doing it for ourselves and in ourselves, then we're doing it for the wrong reason. But that's our two main things that we're supposed to do on this earth.
Love God and love others.
Yeah, love God and love others. The Bible talks so much about that. And a lot of people, they tend to forget. And I don't think they do it. They may do it on purpose, but I don't think they try to do it on purpose. But the Bible talks about different forms of loving your neighbor, loving your enemy, loving your brother. Husbands, love your wives as Jesus loved the church. Like all of this whole thing about Christianity is about loving one another. It's not, it's not about like hating this person or hating that person or being mad at this person because they don't agree with you or being mad at this person because they think you're totally stupid for what you believe. That's why, a lot of people don't understand how I can like have somebody talk to me like a dog and I say, well, I understand and it's okay you feel that way. I love you anyway, and stuff like that. They don't understand, but it's because it's what we're designed and created to, well, not designed, but it's what we're created to do. And we have to understand, when we understand, I guess I should say, not we have to, but when we understand that it's not really the actual person that is like that, but it's the spirit of the person, because that spirit's searching for Jesus, and it's in a lot of anguish and anxiety right now because they're filling it up with all these other things besides Jesus. That's why they're reacting in the way they're reacting or acting like they are. And when we can get that in our mind and stuff like that, it becomes a lot easier to forgive and a lot easier to, just let it slide and pray for that person and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Would you agree that we as Christians, we don't value babies in the womb like we do 5-year-olds? So, because like every Christian I know, if they knew a school shooting was about to happen and the only way to stop it would be to shoot them, the shooter, all of us would do it because we love those kids. There's no reason for them to die. But when it comes to abortion, I feel like we've culturally allowed their lives to not mean as much as a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 15-year-old, any age outside the womb. I feel like we've adapted the culture. It's just been like, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is kind of type deal. Would you agree that we kind of have to accept, myself included, because I'm not going and shooting up abortion clinics.
It's an industry, dude. It's not a philosophy. It's a fucking business. It's a massive industry. And all these people who say they're pro-abortion, pro-women's rights, they are pro-doctors. They're pro the military. They're pro the medical industrial complex. They're pro-Medicare, Medicaid. They are pro-big government ruining people's lives. That's what they're pro. They want to ruin your life.
Well, I would say this. I would say that
they're specifically
Christians are upset and sad about the situation, but you know, like they told you yesterday, like there's like it doesn't matter what we try to do, they're going to find some way of doing it, and it was a horrible thing when they legalized it. It's okay to do it now. It was a horrible thing, and you know, it's just because of the fallen state that the world is in. But like I said, the battle that we have is not necessarily against those doctors and against those nurses that are helping aid the abortion, or the you know, against those mothers who are allowing the abortions to take place and stuff like that. Our fight is with the oppression of the enemy and the impression of the enemy that is letting them decide that that's the only way, that there is no other way. That's who we need to be battling and fighting.
So would you hold that same stance for school shootings then? You would just allow them? It's very unfortunate that it's taking place in our society, but that's not our battle. We should be trying to teach people the right way and not do those sorts of things. Would you hold the same stance or a different stance?
Well, they're two extreme opposites if you think about it. And I hate to be that cold and unjust about it, but it's extreme opposites. On one hand, you have a situation of something that is legal happening, that's something that's been made legal to happen, and on the other hand, you have something that is illegal, and we don't know when it's going to happen, just that it happens. Okay, so that's where it becomes like hard to you know, to answer that question, because with abortion and stuff like that, it's happening every day, every hour, you know, all that stuff. It's happening because it's legalized. But with school shootings and stuff like that, you don't know when it's going to happen, and it's still horrible that it happens, and it kills my heart that it happens.
I went through the pain of accepting where I made the mistake and allowing someone like this into my life. How do I make sure that I don't make that mistake again? And then I'm not suffering anymore. I'm good.
And don't allow while she's on the phone.
Kavi, you know, look at your profile. It says, "He who knows does not speak. He who speaks does not know." So, I mean, it's a you problem. It's not about people you meet. It's always going to be a question of, you know, what are your desires and how stupid are you?
Love, try to take less drugs, okay?
Okay, well, whatever you say.
Yes, look at that.
Я понимаю по-русски, я тебя люблю. Я хочу
No,
тебя.
I don't love you.
Я тебя.
Right? So it's a network of communication. You got
Are you still pontificating over here? You ain't even got that baby wipes here to wipe that ass.
Hold on, Mark Payne. I hope we can pick this conversation up, but I just made it back to Tabernacle's location. I'd never tell you it was that because you people would drone strike us. The Bible told me never to touch you people, trust you people, Mark. So I listened to it. I do not trust the white man. I don't care how nice. It said, Mark, it says you're going to go crouching and you're going to humble yourself And the first chance you get, you're gonna throw me in a ditch. That's what the Bible says.
Joe is alive.
That's why I'm here.
How did Asian linguistics get involved, Joel? What did you? Or what are you talking about?
Yeah, hey, you guys have a warped understanding of biblical text, just like the Christian, Muslims, and Jews. All of you guys
Is
are
the
wrecking
biblical
everything
text
for the rest of us.
is the biblical text according to what we can read?
First of all, there's only one proper path of understanding this
That's
force.
not what I asked. That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you. I did not ask you that, Mark. I didn't ask you that, Mark. I asked you, is the biblical text according to what we can read in the Bible?
Your interpretation of it, yes.
I didn't ask you for an interpretation.
Daniela, I want you and Mark to make a new room where y'all can finish this conversation. I'm gonna come in there and listen, but right now I gotta say this. I'm back at the Tabernacle location. I will never tell Mark Payne where we at, because he will send an anthrax bomb here and harm all of these good people that our white people do when you leave them and be black and go somewhere and be happy. Ain't that what y'all did in history, Mark Payne?
Sure.
When we left you and made our own Wall Street, didn't y'all bomb it? Mark Payne, we intellectually respect each other with decorum, but we not friends, Mark. And when the Most High send that signal, Mark, and yo, peace and safety to the elect in the four corners of the earth. I'm gonna shut this room down. If brothers open up another room, I'm gonna jump in there. But we tabernacling, y'all. I love y'all. Hey, Mark, anytime though, you welcome us.
Okay, this is Liars, Frauds, Fascists, and Communists. This is your friend Love. Your star is here. The K word speaker. He loves throwing around that K word. So if you look at my PTR, you will see that Hunter Biden has taken a photo of his ballot. We're going to call the Boston Election Commission and report Hunter Biden, a Pfizer pharmaceutical executive, for election fraud. Thug.
Quite thug.
Thugger Biden.
He is so bitchified. It's crazy. Like, he was riding a cock carousel for Biden. And now he's riding the same strap on for Kamala Harris.
Well, it's a little bit like what Jew haters do on this app. They're just basically flaring, trying to attract moths to their candle, or peacocking. And if you're really effeminate when you do it, and it's like really who you are, I mean, you know, he is who he is. Some people like him, but see, he aligns with a lot of lefties, and there's a lot of lefties in every group, especially in the K word group or the J word group, you might say. So, you know, people like him. And he's intelligent because he speaks English quickly, succinctly. And he, you know, sometimes he says big words. Miriam, welcome. This is Liars, Frauds, Fascists, and Communists with your friend Love, a.k.a. Thugger Biden.
He needs to take a hike.
He does. What are you doing? Are you at what you call a J word?
No, I'm not. I'm not at J. Today's my day off. I have 3-day weekends. I only work 4 days out of the week.
Nice.
Imagine working 5 days. It's just too much.
I worked 7 days a week, 30 days straight a month. It's like I was going insane. I was like, this is crazy and impossible.
This election, 2020, I wasn't really paying attention, but now it's pure insanity. 18 days to go, and have you been, there's been leaks coming from Kamala Harris's campaign. Have you been following any of the rumors?
Yeah, I mean, I saw the one today. Something about her cussing out and screaming at her employee for 30 minutes, her campaign advisor, Javier Pelez, or whatever the fuck the name was.
That was such a retarded video of that Catholic, Saturday Night Live. It's so scripted, so fake. Really bad hypnosis.
Saturday Night Live is so stupid. I mean, if it shows up in the algorithm, I could consider watching it, but for the most part, I just can't stomach it anymore because it's become like authoritarian. In the 60s or 70s or whatever, it used to be anti-establishment and cult, like, what would you call it? Like Evening Swim type stuff, adult comedy. And now it's just political propaganda comedy. It's horrible. I came up with a good idea. Tell me if you think this is a good idea. You redo the whole Jesus story with Mary and Joseph, but in a modern setting where Mary is going to go have an abortion because Joseph is a piece of shit and he doesn't have a job and he's like a carpenter and he got drunk one night or something. So Mary goes to Planned Parenthood to have the abortion, and the Messiah, like, you can't cut the Messiah's head off, you can't dissect its arms, and the doctors are like, what is going on? We can't abort your baby. The child is our machine, our instruments aren't working. And then it turns out she gives birth to Superman, and the baby speaks like perfect English and chastises her. And then Jesus calls the local congressman a Republican, and they arrest Mary for attempted murder. And then Joseph eventually repents and recants to the judge about how he got drunk and abused her, and Jesus, begins the new world order in Jerusalem. Something like that. What do you think?
The Mashiach is here.
Yeah, that would be the name of the movie, Mashiach. Oh, it's basically the Superman movie. Woof. We're going to be rich.
Did you see the Catholic dinner?
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was a great concept.
Nobody wants Kamala. Nobody wants
See how
her.
everyone started laughing at his jokes compared to his 2016? Did you see his 2016 with like Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
In there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wow. That was a red wedding, quoting.
Right.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I love how the universe just like constantly balances itself out. It's amazing. And comedy is the great catharsis or the great equilibrium. Laughing is truly when you know that you're in the presence of the Tao. So Donald Trump's got the Holy Spirit. He's got the Tao. He's got the power of the word. His pen is mightier than Kamala's sword.
Hey, so I just posted, it's on YouTube, Kamala Harris's, you should go check it out. It's brutal. It's bad. It's in the chat.
Okay, let's check it out. Wait, are
The
you?
Al Smith dinner provide.
Are you shit? That's her response video to not showing up.
To the Al Smith, yeah. Oh, horrible.
Well, that's smart. She's got to respond. But the thing is, nobody's gonna watch it. Like 70,000 people have watched it. What? It was released like 17 hours ago. 17 hours ago only. And it's unlisted? Whoa, it's unlisted? Ooh, we should screen record this. Alright, I'm gonna screen record this.
Whoa, it wasn't unlisted when I found it. So those rumors must be true of like what's going on in the campaign. Like they don't want any attention really brought onto her.
Everything she says is a negative. It's unbelievable. Like you listen to these clown house rooms where they're listening to her speak. I'm just like, are people listening to the same thing I'm listening to? And then they like deflect and decoy and just ignore what they just listened to.
Edmund, wouldn't you say though, like that interview with Brett Breyer was sort of like a Rorschach test, where you saw what you wanted to see? You know, when you go to a psychologist, they ask you, you know, what do you see? Do you see a, you know, like and some people say I see a butterfly, and other people say, well, I see two people fucking. You know?
Yeah. I know.
So
it's
like
the Gestalt
that
test.
interview- Yeah, exactly. So that interview, the conservatives saw a bumbling idiot, you know, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
what.
then the liberals, they saw a strong woman of color, you know, strong black woman takes down this.
Yeah.
You know, goes into enemy territory.
I screenshot.
Tunnel reality.
I screenshot a lot of headlines you see. Like one headline today was Donald Trump uses profanity and has a mental health breakdown at the Al Smith dinner. You know, like
What?
yeah, like the headlines. The headlines are the funniest. Like there's so. I really wish like I should just get into like media like in terms of publishing and just just be the most radical leftist ridiculous headline publisher, and like I would be successful. I'd probably make a career out of it.
And gatekeeper of a newspaper.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
That'd be so much. But how good? I mean, I'm thinking about going trans and becoming like a hardcore leftist publisher. But if Donald Trump is the only thing that you can talk about with regards to being a leftist, you might not be a leftist. You might not be the leftist you think you are.
Yeah.
You're not. You're actually a neocon. You know.
Think about who they recruited. They recruited Dick Cheney, Liz Cheney, these warmongers.
Yeah.
And the media is going to shield their foreign affairs with the military-industrial complex that Kamala wins. You know, they're going to cover. Oh, she's bipartisan. She's working with the other real Republicans. You know, like it's going to be such bullshit.
I love in the Brett Baer interview, she's like, Donald Trump is unhinged. He's not mentally well. It's like, bitch, you are projecting. Projecting. You can't even detect projection like that. I just love this app. Yeah. She is spiraling. They can't.
She's spiraling.
Did you see the poly market betting odds?
70, 30.
Ooh, and 700 million.
Hey, Edmund, we cannot be confident, but we have to go out and vote. Like, there's no doubt about it. We have to flood the voting systems, so we don't see this bitch cunt ever. I'm sorry, you know you're recording, but this cunt, this lady, she's like from HR. Imagine 4 years of that cackling voice. She's gonna be the one in front of the nukes.
I know.
No. I can't. It's disgusting.
You know, like I'm no longer working. I got suspended, so like today or tomorrow I have to like file unemployment. But all the people that I used to work with, there's like a couple MAGA guys, and it's like I know they're still going to be working for her if she becomes the president, and I can almost already see it, you know, because like having worked at a federal agency and worked in like property management, I had to like literally, you know, put up like Joe Biden and Kamala pictures in all the federal offices. And I can already see if I still had the job in my mind's eye that I would be hanging up a photo of Kamala and Waltz on all those walls. And so like, you know, I'm glad that this has happened because I do not want to work under a Kamala, regime. I do not want to be a contributor to Kamalism. And I am almost this is actually a great bet. Like, this is why this article in the Wall Street Journal, I think it was saying that the poly market's being influenced by crypto holdings.
Peter Thiel, yeah. It's like, come on, guys. It's the market. Like, you need billions of dollars. Like Peter Thiel is only worth like 1 point something billion.
Well, there's 600 million, 700 million, according to Polymarket, wagered in the exchange between Kamala and Trump. I don't know what the breakdown is, but my point is, smart money should put their money on Kamala because of the election fraud and the censorship regime that's surrounding it come November 6th. So if I actually had a lot of money, like,
Get your money back, because like Kamala is.
you both are sad humans, we were told. I guess having honest conversations about the way we see things is sad to some people, but, I don't think it's sad. I think that's how you actually win. You make winning bets based on, the truth, not your opinion and feelings or some other third type of cognitive bias, confirmation or something. It's like betting wrong in the stock market, where after you lose all the money on the bet, you're like, why did I think that? Fuck. Oh my God, I'm an idiot.
Hey, but play that video of Kamala. Get your blood worked up. Get a good laugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's unlisted. Oh God, they deleted my fucking Instagram.
Is there like a way to request all your data or information from that? Or
Nah, who cares? Just move on to the next. Okay, I'm gonna post it to X, and then I'm gonna go on my other phone and then play it from the other phone. All my Twitters, all my X's, all my Instagram, everything is shadow banned. I bet you anything she deletes this video since it's unlisted. What is it, the Al Smith?
yeah, it's a Catholic charity event. Also, there's rumors that are being sort of published right now. I don't know if there's any truth into it, but that the photos that she used of her grandma in her book that she played.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw that on Candace.
Yeah.
So she went. Where did she go? She went to where to like uncover that truth in Jamaica or something?
Yeah, she actually went to the country of origin.
Isn't this crazy? Listen, I post on a different account. Says that the post goes through. I go to look up the account, and the post isn't even there. I just love the fact that it's possible. People like know me, and they're like, this fucking guy again. Yeah, look at that. I can't even view the account that I just posted it on because like X has obfuscated everything that I'm doing. It's nuts. I posted it on Adrian Dittman, and I cannot view Adrian Dittman. That is so fucking crazy. I guess that's so.
So you're sort of like a liminal space online.
This is a one-man army by myself. No one can see. I mean, I get some viewership.
It's so crazy. Oh my goodness.
I can't even play the video you sent me. Why don't you play it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get my bot. I'm going to my computer right now. I was laying in bed, smoking a Fat J, and just enjoying it alone.
Welcome to the good world.
Oh yeah. All I am is just a glorified paper pusher. That's all I do. Punch paper from one desk to the next.
No, it's a job.
Yeah, it's a job.
I said to this guy, I was like, why are we doing this? He says, what do you mean, why are we doing this? He goes, it's the fucking job. I was like, oh.
Pretty soon all of that is just going to be automated away.
No.
It's coming fast.
No, bureaucracy is not going away. It's here. It's in every other country. Governments are like a virus.
we'll see how this works because now I'm direct messaging the account. I love X. X is like so fucking amazing because it's just not Google and it's not Facebook.
And it's not TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok's brutal. TikTok is a horrible fucking
the
line burst.
censorship complex over there is just insanity.
Yeah, I can't even message myself. Message requests. Oh, mate. Yeah, it labels all my accounts as spam. Oh no. Yeah, and I can't even message myself. This is really nuts. My accounts are like totally, like Elon was supposedly this great. So this is the craziest thing about Elon now is like if you follow Elon, he shows up at the top no matter what. Like he has marked his algorithm as like being like the source of news. It's fucking awesome actually. He took over X. I mean, he's the #1 publisher on X.
I wonder what his monthly revenue is since he's a verified user. I know some bigger accounts are making 10K, 25K just by impressions of other.
Dude, he's losing money every day on this app.
He is.
It's costing him probably like $1 million a day to run this fucking thing. He's making nothing. He's got no advertisers, nobody. He's got like people hawking like mouth guards. It's not like Disney, Pfizer.
The ads that show up are really dog shit. They're horrible.
I know, aren't they? If you're an advertiser though, like it could be a great platform for you.
Bobblehead, what the fuck is bobblehead Trump? Oh my god.
He's actually paying for this one band's advertising who does the SpaceX music overlay. They're called Heavy Massive or something like that. And he's actually like their backer. Like he's invested in their band.
There's also like this one account that spams his music. I don't know if it's AI generated. It's like Solar Sands. It's everywhere.
Let me see if I can just play this thing with the speaker on. Let's see if I can search YouTube and it'll say Kamala Al Smith response. Because since it's like unlisted, maybe people can't screen record it.
Christy knows. That person knows about the Al Smith dinner. That was.
Provides a rare opportunity to set aside partisanship. Sorry. Hey, what's going on?
Oh, I see.
Who was that?
Sorry, Eric,
Oh, I thought this was like a legitimate response. I didn't know this was comedy.
Very nice to meet you, Mary Catherine. Right now I'm trying to record my speech for tonight's dinner.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just want to say that I'm a Catholic, and tonight is one of the biggest dinners next to the Last Supper.
It is a very important dinner, and it's an important tradition that I'm so proud to be a part of.
Sometimes when I get nervous, I stick my fingers under my arms and I sit on like that. But that's gross.
So tell me something. I'm giving a speech. Do you have some thoughts about what I might say tonight?
My feelings about what you should say tonight would be best expressed in a monologue from one of my favorite made-for-TV series.
Okay, let's hear it.
Don't you see, man? We need a woman to represent us. A woman brings more.
Oh my God. Don't you see, man? We need a woman to represent us? Wow. See, that's really neurolinguistic programming on display. That's NLP right there. You don't need any more proof that NLP and hypnosis is real. Let me record the audio of that. Wait, no, how do I do that? Which phone should I do it on? I'm going to create clips of that since it's unlisted. I guarantee you they should go viral. Let's see. Okay, we'll do it on this phone. Okay, thanks, Chris, for the intelligence. Here we go. Here's my attempt to dehypnotize. Let's start from the beginning.
Your Eminence and distinguished guests, the Al Smith dinner provides a rare opportunity to set aside partisanship. sorry. Hey, what's going on? Who was that?
Oh, sorry, Mary Catherine Gallagher. Mary Catherine Gallagher. It's so nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, Mary Catherine. Right now I'm trying to record my speech for tonight's dinner. The Al Smith.
Mary Catherine Gallagher. I love how they portray white Catholic women as being incompetent, stupid people who smells their armpits. God, I hope these people lose. Here we go. This is the rest. Let's continue.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just want to say that I'm Catholic, and tonight is one of the biggest dinners next to the Last Supper.
It is a very important dinner, and it's an important tradition that I'm so proud to be a part of.
Sometimes when I get nervous, I stick my fingers under my arms and I sit on like that. But that's gross.
So tell me something. I'm giving a speech. Do you have some thoughts about what I might say tonight?
My feelings about what you should say tonight would be best expressed in a monologue from one of my favorite made-for-TV series.
Okay, let's hear it.
Don't you see, man? We need a woman to represent us. A woman brings more heart, more compassion. And think how smart she must be to become a top contender in a field dominated by men. It's time for a woman, bro. And with this woman, we can fly.
What series was that from?
Oh, that's from House of Dragons, now streaming on HBO Max.
Is there anything that you think that maybe I shouldn't bring up tonight?
Well, don't lie. Thou shalt not bear false witness to thy neighbor.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just want to say that I'm a Catholic, and tonight is one of the biggest...
Okay, we're going to call this one Vote Kamala Harris, SNL, NLP, Linguistic Hypnosis. Do not trust Kamala Harris. Star. Do not trust Kamala Harris. Continuing on, 2 minutes left.
Especially thy neighbor's election results.
Just so you know, there will be a fact checker there tonight.
Oh, that's great. Who?
Jesus. And maybe don't say anything negative about Catholics.
I would never do that, no matter where I was. That would be like criticizing Detroit in Detroit.
Does it bother you that Trump guy insults you all the time? Because it really bothers my friends and me.
Oh, Mary Catherine, it's very important to always remember you should never let anyone tell you who you are. You tell them who you are.
Haters gonna hate. Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off. Good for you, Mary
They're ready.
Catherine.
Oh, yeah, okay. And also remember one more thing. Don't worry if you make a mistake, because Catholic people are very forgiving. Yeah, and also, one last thing I want to tell you, don't forget to say, superstar!
Thank you, Mary Catherine.
Thank you, Mamala.
Thank you. Your Eminence and distinguished guests, the Al Smith dinner provides a rare opportunity to set aside partisanship, especially thy neighbor's election results.
Okay, so we will call this Kamala NLP election results. Don't question. Superstar forgiveness. Catholic Mamala propaganda. SNL comedy skit. Trump. Damn, dude. They keep it on private so people aren't cutting it up. Here's the rest of it.
Come together to do some good by supporting the tremendous charitable work of the Catholic Church. The Church cares for the sick and feeds the hungry, supports families with housing and education, and in times of disaster provides not only essential supplies, but also, and so importantly, a sense of hope. The Gospel of Luke tells us that faith has the power to shine a light on those living in darkness, and to guide our feet in the path of peace. In the spirit of tonight's dinner, let us recommit to reaching across divides, to seek understanding and common ground. And in honor of the great Al Smith, let us fight to build a better future with faith in God, our country, and in each other. Thank you. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. Together to do some good by supporting the tremendous charitable work of the Catholic Church.
Kamala Schilling. Okay, we'll call this Kamala, Faith, God, Love, Joy, Catholic. What was it? The Al Smith dinner? Al Smith. Al Smith. Dinner. Response. Propaganda. NLP. Linguistics. Hegelian. Word. Okay, we'll see how those perform. They already look great because Mary Catherine's in her, Mary Catherine Gallagher is in her her kilt, her skirt. Okay, that should be like enough work for today for Trump. What do you think? I think I'm doing my part. You're doing your part. And we're both sad humans, according to Alice Love. Maybe that person's projecting too. Mary Catherine Gallagher.
And so the eminence didn't talk about anything when he said the final prayer at the dinner. He didn't mention Kamala at all with his final prayer.
I'm sure the Catholic Church is like, at least the American Catholic Church fucking hates her.
Oh,
It's a great thing. Good news. Okay, come to the boom room.
He'll destroy the synagogue and then pray at the church.
Really?
Ah, gentlemen.
He never has been to a church in his life.
The only important thing is he's coming back, and I'm glad we're all on board with that.
I think he's just gonna land in the middle of New York City, honey.
He would go in, and he was like, "Oh my God, those creeps have like me hanging on the wall with like my hands tied. Like this is like weird."
No,
I don't think he'd find that weird at all.
Excuse me, I would like to draw attention to Caleb's sukkah. It's a beautiful sukkah with a wonderful white picket fence. Thank you all very little. I am complete.
So the crucifixion is one of the most important aspects of Christianity. As a matter of fact, when Jesus was telling him dying and coming back, St. Peter, out of love, said, "No, we won't let that happen." He said, "Get behind me, devil," right, or Satan. Because to deny the crucifixion is to deny the prophecies and deny Christianity altogether. And the deification of Christ involves.
So what you're saying?
What?
I was just saying.
So what I'm saying is, if he sees himself on the cross, right, in a church, that wouldn't be a weird thing at all.
Right. Right. Exactly. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, so he will destroy the synagogue and pray in the church.
That's true.
Get behind me, Satan.
Honestly, I don't even think he'd destroy the synagogue because I don't think he can consider it like a pseudo temple or anything like that.
Oh, really? So why do?
It's more like a community center or something.
During the time that Jesus was alive, I mean, he always prayed in synagogues. It was the synagogue that he went to.
Yes, and he was also kicked out of the synagogues, and he was also they also tried to kill him in synagogue, right?
This is why
when the Crusaders,
these
if you want to know your Catholic history, the Crusaders.
Oh my God! He knows to differentiate between God and between the humans. So for him, the synagogue was a sacred place where he used to go and pray. Now, everything that the individuals might have done, that is different. Okay, everybody say Allahu Akbar to Cody.
I don't know if you actually care about the church fathers, but what St. John Chrysostom, one of the most important church fathers, said, the synagogue is a demonic place. So.
Listen, dude, I don't know who the fuck you are that you think that you're gonna, I'm like a religious person, I'm spiritual, but I will use my fucking religion in order to defame other people and other religion. I mean, dude, if this is your religion, either your religion is twisted or you're twisted, but I don't give a fuck about it. It's a hateful religion if this is what you believe in.
So wait, Jesus Christ literally whipped people like you out of the synagogue with a lash. He whipped you guys.
No. He kicked out the people from the synagogue, the ones that were making the synagogue a market.
After he lashed the Jews, they killed him.
Dude, Diego, really, are you? I mean, you're really getting on my nerves, and I swear to God, if you go to weaponize Jesus again just to win your fucking arguments, I'm gonna kick you out, and I might block you even.
They're weaponizing everything.
Am I saying something that didn't happen in the book?
They're weaponizing anything against the.
It doesn't matter if it happened in the book. Yes, we know the Jews, which were the people of Jesus as well,
was right.
they were the one handed him over. But that doesn't mean that you get to weaponize Jesus so that you can create hate against other people. It doesn't matter if they are not part of your religion, dude. This is not, and I can swear that this is not the way that
when Jesus called them the children of Satan, St. Paul called them the enemies of all mankind.
This is not the way that we're taught religion, and this is not the way that we're taught about Jesus.
Actually, this is exactly how religion has been taught for centuries.
Religion, period. You never been
But
taught
wasn't
about
Jesus a Jew? That's what I'm confused about.
Yeah.
Jesus was a Jew. So you talking all this shit about Jews, but Jesus.
Yeah, but Jesus also said that these people are not of Abraham. If they were, they would have believed in him.
So
no,
he's
they
also
are the
not
children
from
of Satan.
So he's also
they are the children of Satan. Jesus also, St. Paul also said that these are the enemies of all mankind.
So according to you, Jesus is a child of Satan.
Behold those.
Jesus is a child of Satan.
No, my friend. It is not of lineage. It is of belief. That's the point. You are not a child of Satan because of your genealogical lineage. You are a child of Satan due to your belief, your rejection of the Son of God. That's the problem.
The problem is people like you are projecting their vile beliefs on others in order to feel good. But you need to accept Jesus, accept God, reject the Satan that you worship, stop hate in your heart and in your life. And I don't know how you say to repent or whatever.
Yeah, that's what Jesus said to you. But you
whatever, I don't give a fuck. It's your bullshit. Don't say it here because
it's not my bullshit. It's the Bible.
It's your bullshit and it's your twisted eyes that you don't understand. And people like you are what is bad in religion. Any religion. People that are using the religion.
All you're doing is saying, I'm not saying anything. Listen, man, I'm not saying anything that the church fathers themselves didn't say.
No, you didn't speak to any of them. I feel sorry for you. As a person, as a human being, as your values, really, I feel sorry for you. That this is what you were taught. I think it's child abuse, whatever they did to you.
Daniel,
but I didn't learn this as a child.
The Pope said the Jews,
eternal insolent children.
Obstinate.
Guys, listen, hold on. Guys, listen. Listen, I'm not really listening, but all the Nazis, I understand that maybe it's a Nazi convention that I wasn't told of. I'm not really up for a Nazi convention, to be honest.
Alright.
I don't know. What does it have to do with Nazis? We're talking about church fathers from the 400s.
Well, you judge what I said Nazi, so.
Can we stop having the my religion is better than your religion conversation?
No, it's not about it's not about that, Yaakov. What his statement was like, you guys are demons and Satans and whatnot. It's not about I'm good. Like basically, it's the same fucking narrative of like Jews are evil and like yes, this is the Nazi part Benny Adam, and this is why I said it's child abuse because your development is like a child. Now we will move this Nazi topic. Go find a room where you can spread your Nazi religious propaganda. I don't give a fuck how you call it. Your type of Jew hating, for me it's one color.
Well, you know what's crazy, Daniel? I was in a room with Cynic and Benny Adam last night. They were sitting up there saying that Yahya was an honorable man, that he died with dignity, that he was this good, great man. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious?
See, I told you guys that that's what you do.
What is wrong? I was literally like, are you guys
Oh, Hampton, this is not even your ballpark. Like, you should not even be discussing anything related to Israel or Palestine. You know nothing about the topic. You haven't put 2-3 hours in the topic, Hampton.
One bomb shelter.
Calm your ass down. You don't know
you
shit.
celebrate him, but you celebrate. You and Benny Adam celebrate.
He has, but he's done it on his knees.
This
Bro,
is really crazy.
You celebrate George Washington. You celebrate the founding. You celebrate people who committed ethnic genocide and wiped out millions of people. What are you talking about?
And that's one thing about the pro-Palestinians. They can't even admit, like...
Yeah, you're just going to run away from that one.
I don't know who said it. I think it's
you're going to run away from that one.
Cynic, I think it's trillion. I just checked it. It's 5 trillion. All of them were babies, it said. Hold on. 5 trillion and 1. I'm not sure, like, if you think you're doing good to anything, that you're not, because everything that you touch becomes into shit.
Like, you don't know how to actually have a discussion, like, actually based on points and facts. Like, you don't know how to do that.
Yeah, like millions of Palestinians that were killed, those facts, dude.
Millions of
Wait, is that Palestine revolt?
Millions? I think you're mistaking Palestinians with Jews. Perhaps.
No, I'm not mistaken, dude. Believe me.
Yeah, when millions of Palestinians died. When did millions of Palestinians die?
Yeah, nobody was talking about Palestinians. Daniel. Cynic wasn't talking about Palestinians.
Daniel, you're projecting. You really do this a lot, actually. You project so much.
Oh, the church fathers were Nazis.
You're both boring. Guys, listen, I understand that you think that it might work for you in other rooms, but for me it's very obvious when you come and you say to people, you are the workers of Satans, you're demons. I don't really need a lot of explanation to know that you're a fucking Jew hater. So you want to put it in religious?
I wasn't talking to you, Daniel. I was not talking to you. I don't know why. I don't know why you're taking this so personally. You know, I was.
He's a satanic. That's his choice. Which a lot of people agree with, by the way.
What?
No, not just a lot of people. All the church fathers agree with. I mean, this is the point. I'm not saying anything out of my own head. I'm simply reading and repeating the word. I don't like the church fathers. That's your choice.
I don't care about if there's the father, the grandfather.
Okay, I don't care what you care about, man.
So
I'm talking to Christians here, bro.
No, you're not.
You're not a Christian, so I don't really give a shit.
Exactly. So
yeah, so I'm not talking to you, so I don't know why you keep talking to me about that.
And call it Christian hate Jews and see who joins you. Have fun in your Nazi fucking room. I don't care about you.
What does Nazis have to do with this, man? I'm talking to you about
you.
400s AD, and you're like, oh yeah, the church fathers were Nazis. What the fuck are you saying, man? Get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck out of here?
It's gotten unreal. Please,
come on, dude.
Come on.
You don't call us demon and then try to get us like that.
The church fathers were Nazis.
All the Jews are demons, but I am a religious guy and I believe in Jesus Christ.
Jews believe in demonology. They say they're good demons.
I don't care about any of that bullshit. Listen,
Everybody say goodbye to who?
I don't know.
Telegram. Oh, okay.
Oh
my God, Simon is here. Everybody say goodbye to Simon.
No. That looks really good, Simon. Oh, it's the chicken. We can make fried chicken.
Wait, where are you at? Okay, I see it.
Wait, is that ham?
I would like to call attention to my PTR. You will see that Thugger Biden, I've reported him to the Boston election authorities. He's illegally taking pictures of his ballots for Kamala.
Were you talking about Thugger Biden on this app?
Yep. I've reported him to the Boston Election Commission for election fraud, and I expect to have him arrested by the end of the day.
That would be interesting.
Don't take photos of your ballots and put them on social media, ladies and gentlemen.
Hampton, I'm finally with you, man. I'm voting for Kamala.
Really? Yeah. What changed your mind?
You can't vote, Hampton, don't listen.
Chicago cheeseburger. What law does that
I just have to cross the border and I'll be able to.
Nobody cares about Simon's opinion. He doesn't get to vote.
What law does
When
that
the
And
autism
he's not convincing anyone anyway.
when the autism settles down, I'll be able to answer your question clearly and succinctly, Yakov.
One question.
He said it was against the law to take a picture of your ballot and post it on social media.
Oh, is it?
No, it's not. You
It is-
cite me
it
a
is,
law.
yeah.
Cite me a law. Honestly,
It
I
is
don't know.
illegal to
That's against me.
take a photo of your ballot, yeah.
I've done it before. There's no fines in
Well,
my voting
we're gonna
place.
sue you.
Okay, go sue me. That would be a civil thing. You have no tort against me.
Especially in our neighbor's election results.
What would be like the
Dennis, do you get to vote?
Another reason you're a dumb woman.
I love it when you can call me a dumb woman. You know what? I love to be dominated, Dennis. So it actually it's kind of cool. Yeah.
You just read is nice.
Yeah. You know, this character of strong woman, I mean, like, it doesn't mean that I don't like to be dominated. It just means that I like men who actually can dominate me. And there is very few of those. Anyway, call me again a dumb woman. Oh, now he's
Oh my god, you said that's
Now he's shy. Now he's shy about it. Oh
turns
my
stale.
god.
You gotta keep it fresh, you know.
Yeah, anyway, so who are you gonna vote for?
Together to do some good by supporting the tremendous charitable.
Because you never know. I mean, like, your vote could count, dude.
No, it's not. Doesn't matter. This is a blue state.
Yeah,
Listen, your vote could serve to neutralize Ruth's vote.
I wish you won Bennington that California goes red.
Only for that? Yeah. I mean, like, you never
My
know.
entire life sake, I would bet like $1 billion that California goes red. And not
Oh, you never know. The immigrants like Trump.
You want to do a little healthy bet?
Yes, I will bet.
Dude, Diego, stop betting. You're not paying your debt.
I will bet Diego $100 that
Don't bet with him. If he loses, he will never pay you.
that's okay.
That California will go red. That's my bet.
For
Dude, your bet, Diego, is that there will be no election on the day that it has to be an election.
That is
And
my
I
coin bet, to be
can't
honest.
wait for that because you bet $500.
No, Evan backed out of that. He wants to make
No,
it 50.
no. He didn't back. I'm gonna have to speak directly to him.
He did. Anybody that was in the room could tell you he backed out.
No, I'm gonna have to
He
speak
got
directly.
nervous and he ground it down to $50.
No, I'm gonna have to speak directly to him because I am
Wait.
the referee in that.
Yeah, you're the referee. Yeah, cool.
He didn't back
You were in that
out because he
room.
was nervous. He didn't back out because he was nervous. He said it's a lose-lose situation if I win and you don't pay. So he goes, let's make it more reasonable, and you're more likely to pay $50.
And it was also because he said that you would find your way to gaslight him like you always do with everything else.
That's right. It's like how you trying to.
And that's the reason why Kevin asked for additional judges or whatever, and he named Simon and Lou.
That's right.
So who's the real Jew, Diego? You're the cheap ass motherfucker.
That's right. I always pay my debts.
No,
Yeah, with more
you're
Jew hate.
You aren't even able to pay $25 to Randy?
He owes me $25.
No, you owe him. He won the bet, dude.
No. You know who doesn't pay their bets? Anne. She's right here in this room.
Yeah, Anne also has a pending bet with you. I know that. You need to pay that debt, Anne. Oh my
See, the
God.
secret is...
Look at how good of a Mexican he is at dodging.
How much she owes you?
Oh, she owes him a date.
No, it's not. No, not a date.
It is a date.
She says she'll do it, but that I have to go to Dearborn, Michigan or something. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
No. Well,
It is
you
not
have
a
to.
date.
One of the two things. Either you have to go there, or you have to fly.
Lisa, you fucking slut. You fucking slut. You fucking slut. You fucking slut. You fucking hooker. You fucking slut.
I love it.
You fucking whore. I'm gonna end the room. Bye.
Okay, this is the Isa Guatemalan watermelon. Oh, let's see what comes to. What up, LS? MMJ Radio. Oh, I know you.
So, what's the title?
Shitty domain names. Are you finished wasting your money?
Obviously, you have no intelligence, do you?
Obviously, you have no intelligence. Nice PTR.
Explain.
Well, I own hundreds of domain names. I have recently set them all to, not renew because, I'm not investing in a platform on those domains because it's like impossible, and it's impossible to automate website development. So, I'm done with domain names. And if I do build an e-commerce store, the domain name is the least of my problems, let me tell you.
Well, I'm in the cannabis industry. I've done over 7 podcasts on the use of medical cannabis. And so over the last 15, 20 years, I've been buying cannabis names, waiting for it to become legal. And I do believe I have a good investment. I actually sold one for $6,000 last year. That cost me $10. Not last year, last week, sorry. And I don't know how you can comment on my names when you haven't seen them all. And, just because you had a bad experience in domain, that everyone will.
No, that's true. That's true. Everybody's experience is different. Everybody's marketing strategies. I don't work it. I don't know how to work it anymore. And I'm done with it. Like, I'm just done with domain names. I'm only going to keep probably a couple because I have so much content out there associated to that domain name. But
well, so you're using yours. That's different, okay? I'm not planning to, use mine. I'm trying to get mine to the end user who can profit and do well in the cannabis industry.
Good luck to you, sir. Vote Trump and go to the gym, fatty.
Peace and love.
Peace, love. Health, wealth.